بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Akasima edu mienu pepepe na nondu abo. Kessben television no anigusu awe Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Mwamushe Go TV channel near 121 Usabeka ne anope yegyina so ye mamu nyina akyene akwaba seda no pa bia de bramo no agode mu nsam mre no asan asubiom frisa brei kopim se donko bebo mo ne entra na yenhwe de abobo ano fofo kra ye de bramo nye de bramo nko amoso mfa bi mra na yenka mum na bibia enye kama kama pa 05515 99933 05515999933 Mumfa mo messages numra na yenkinkan kama kama enso emfa emamuntiem entientiem mo a mo hwe eye DSTV channel no 364 so medin kan no Go TV channel no 121 digital television via osa ebekan sanso na multi TV decoder no enso yenye na ewo so kra DAB plus receiver Kessben 93.3 you so and so live Facebook YouTube ni nyina no nsa ebekayen moni entra Tony abobo ne ho Tony unye ready na me unse ufa wetu ana we ato ofa wetu a
bibia de dem
okay menim say odi be call heroes no nra games na e course no oye Croatia ni a nra obekwa we home ye papa mo amhwe Croatia ni Italy game no na enye game kitu akra games e course nra and the 4 games ena ebekoso Tony e de hunsanso nyina no enso ebebrand sanso ena Copa America no enso eguso dendenden de Brazil ene Costa Rica obi antimi anfa ball anto ne nyonko achenem ene non do pepepe Peru enso ene Canada omde efe so de na ekoso ho Tony abobani nyina no a ode ebrayen Olympic Games enche na eno so e hyase e wo France mem bobo athletes no e countries ahodo no ni nyina Tony e wo kakra ha ani nyina ode ebebre transfer stories no be e petia no latest ones Tony abranti woni nyina sana ebehwe Africa na de koso mem ha no enso ye de hunsem abremo Ghana happy and koso DNA koso transfer stories latest ones GPL and yet asam ketu akra players bay and a clubs no HTC omo ni nyina no ya kakra ha ya bobo no di ebro 05515 99933 05515 monfa messages numra na yankin kan krankra emfa emamo and then so me cha dear Kessben Cashport star 256 star 2 hash they didn't can man 1,000 cities the tosu minimum 2,000 cities the tosu me man 3,000 cities I feel the tosu and nine man 4,000 cities star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi now be the Tony Mami hwede obobo no de Ibrahim so we
nyame adom na wonso e godfather
no pa do bibia come on
yede nyame ase
Bamba 01 Aqua Perfans
oni majuma
Bamba 01 better format Perfans too much me tia on the workers ni na Tony
me da CP award winner yema etiefo ene ahefo akwa ba before say ye betu fa ne hensam a ekoso awonkofo close no yenko aboabo ha ya enra e o middle b park ne so ena inter tribal this year's edition no e hyase opening ceremony colorful because empenifo do pi ahemfo ene ntire ne be crazy occasion na enra zongo for peace tournament no botaya omo ade airborne en no ye pa asumdue e wo zongo said the zongo a very peaceful place no eno ana ye preaching tie no a ahemfo akese a omo na mani manyam ebeta dwene na chi no ana wo hwe e wo Kessben television so eno honorable Malam Ali ono etimi ebaye enti honorable ebaye no yenya honorable Faisal Malam concern ababo extension assembly man no so etimi ebaye first game na e course now enjoy match highlights no na last year finalist son guy omo elusu ye kanjaga shomke bako a omo entimi antem Kwadwo Alonso nenya man of the match e wo eno Kanjaga ekabako a omo di nkunim ema son guy omo antimi ante ene about 4 p.m. Second game no bason frafra ene Europa ena airbo ena game no bason ti tournament no ahyase eno attendance na massive ene day to yenyina ye hyiamu ewo aboabo middle B frafra ene Europa ena airbo intertribal football tournament no where's ni ejina na ahwen sama ekoso ewa amanane yan hyase enfemfri ena homache Copa America Brazil ene Costa Rica match na obi antimi antwat plan ho sensempi ena apie match highlights no ena eroli ewa Kessben television so ena homache ya ena Brazil eboye na already Argentina winning na Uruguay tournament favorite almost so winning Brazil na obi ehre ni mu no omo e dia wo ho ene match no obi en ho a otimi ato atena Marquinhos ekosie goal na so referee e de sala because na offside game no and our Kessben television. So after the game Lucas Paqueta wakasa was ball there omo boy e create chances ne pa name the final touch why na the ball no to net and nko and na missing our ene Brazil and Costa Rica goalless draw na omo boy no say omo final touch no ke better and come on and the 3 maximum points Marquinhos on so kasai center back at the Emma PSG and in Brazil or say omo first game no omo apple draw bibia no a omo beka amanasa resource no enti omo edwene omo second game no ho must win game modi kan omo win second one no also mo and so etimi abamodin edi kunim one player obia ebonachi Vinicius Junior omo say Vinicius ne omo mienu you finish us at Obo Emma Madrid on a dear or you're unstoppable or you're unplayable. You finish us on so or Brazil national team no on a dear or Kokampa Watankwa. Enti finish your junior conforce or your club player. Obo Emma Madrid in Kwa or Brazil national team na unhuno in 9 games. One share goal and farmer Brazil or mom and national team and round 71st minute and a coach Dorival Junior. You know, at the Efrimu, you better enjoy Vinicius Junior. Ne highlights Nika against Costa Rica. Now, Enra before say Vinicius able to throw the warm up. Compare himself all free game in the mono. And over our Kessben television. So after the game, Vinicius Ekasai was said Bibia about Brazil national team no a new. Womo ekita new coach, ekita new players. Bibia new piano. It take time. Enti Brazil fans no munyan to was here. Vinicius said coach no before or you new players no so do na new players inti munyan to was every time no Brazil be jelly. Ama resource na open no one sam and so etimi aka Vinicius say elna na Costa Rica for no a very defensive omo a defender sir come to me ya my game no a very difficult name Brazil first match no men win ya almost second game there omo ebe way any assurance Vinicius Junior at the ama all Brazil fans Ronaldinho Bora and so at the message about now after the game we drop papa long statement and Ronaldinho Bora at the about bontin or say perhaps wait I bet me one of the games Brazil abo anko ye kra hey modemono na our form pan or say perhaps one of the worst in recent years bibianwa na ekoye edema Brazil tournament we dear first game obi heard the Brazil team na wabo goalless draw boy and so trokan Ronaldinho statement and that Kessben television so na without Neymar Brazil for brepow and na Neymar na Oko stadium na very hopeful ojina kwanchen traffic light say ekoto JC said here anopano ye be show here our Kessben television so Brazil without Neymar no enkoyo when him say the last 4 games even last but 4 numpo Neymar or start here and na opera some match no Brazil antimi anhye na omo ene Uruguay and able after the time and name a free no na Brazil and consider ye name a free map Brazil etwason elusu ye aside that omo game number 3 last but 3 no omo elusu last but 4 omo elusu and omo last game ya na ho matching omo ene Costa Rica etimi about draw onu say Neymar ono kwa 72 goals ama Brazil omo national team no all the players combined, players are represented Brazil or this year's Copa America. No, what coming in a boom goals on match no, 42, 30 shot. Their name I and goals now watching 30 times, and I less. Combined 42 and this current group of players I share Ediama Brazil. Neyman Kokita 72 goals or Honoma without him no and Neyman Enkoye Kra Enra. Amoya announcement say Neyman our stadium ho e ho na Neyman so e peja nsa and I responded to the fans Neymum na onye happy kra. Mo me hwe and Neyman e call so before the announcement.
Shown on the big screen. A wave to the crowd as he's shown on the big screen tonight, but he's going through it as well.
Neymar llegó al estadio preocupado por su equipo. Ahí está Neymar.
No, Neymar wine enjoy car. Neymar reaction no na enkoye complaining sir. Even Vinicius changing po na Neymar untiasie until respond to the cheers no. And I hear our Kessben television so we baller Brazil a boy. And results some na Neymar onye happy cry. Yemfi hono na yembra Europe and rather Euro 2024 2 games team Ebalson Croatia and Italy a boy ye body simultaneously na some match course no and our Croatia enya penalty a clear case of handball Vano Emma referee no edges way penalty no doubt Lukita Modric ekojira ho obo na pe and Donnarumma esevu penalty no seconds later and otene ho a Luka Modric share first goal against Italy Nemom ya pombo mpawie aka just 40 seconds referee the 8 etoso ya bo 7 minutes 20 seconds aho and Zakani ateka no edi Emma Italy match no ekwa draw elsewhere Spain ese kabakwa Albania anti Spain about 3 games omo ekita 100% record Luis De La Fonte or Juma Paul in the first match or share Croatia 3 the second game o wini ye and no say omo ewo Tima Anwa Dim Pau the third game and Fran Torres akwakoshi goaler and no omo enya the 9 maximum points omo aye group winners ewo aye group B no yentoa so ewo Italy and Croatia match e course so Emma match no ekwa draw 1-1 after the game Italy for no media no omano ya oman twema Spalletti kaseti coach na say eno anyame nko na ya adom enka ball no enka Italy for lose after the game Luciano Spalletti so kasai ebufuo mu e blast all the media mo a mukaseti Italy no coach no enya bi e de ma mentin sama Luciano Spalletti e de tuja.
Well, we've already played like this. We played like this in Empoli. We played like this in the United States in March. That's the way we set up. And we deserve to go through tonight. We deserve to go through tonight in terms of what we produced out there. Sure, we were a bit soft at times during the game. We didn't necessarily play our best football, but going through in terms of what we saw in both the first and the second half was fully deserved, warranted. And it's hard to make it through this group because you said to me that it was the group of death. I didn't say it was. You know, it was really hard to make it through this group because there are top teams in this side. Spain are brilliant, Croatia excellent. People are used to seeing this type of match, this type of tension.
For just after a drawn game, no, also before the tournament, more I'm say, South group where the group of death, and you're on the can you, Monsen, oh, group Albania, Croatia, Spain, not Italy, undoubtedly, a group of death, identity, and when you have 4 clear points, almost secure qualification, still I don't, Mudio Matem, one I'm can't say more than Italy qualifying, so I still I don't. mudi omatem eno a Spalletti na onye a happy person cry. And then about 4 the live commentary about 2 games pass simultaneously. Now games pass and then Netherlands any Austria now France any Poland about way games pass 4 p.m. with France any Poland match and now BBA HS Kylian Mbappe about start in 5 matches on the Euros Mbappe won team Asia go away and a second Euro tournament about 5 games in all. When she go and then obviously the mask na coach did the champ Gini pass Adrian Mbappe ebefa and France national team no and so team Edin Kunim about 7 2 more games person yeah the live commentary about sound so Eddie Abanti Clinton and CK and then Ojano wamu ebe true Dawood Herbal Ultimate and the Bam of Gilead now see asina yeah the Kessben match day live Euros no commentary yeah the Ebro about 7 Denmark and Serbia now England and Slovenia and so abo Gary Southgate say mood in camp bibia at the dean or Gini Passer there are a lot of noise as a dead casa around England national team so sell and players no a focus send there or more ebeshe Gary Southgate ekasai.
I think we know that the world we live in, there'll always be external noise, but external noise shouldn't affect us. What's important is the internal. We're the only ones that can perform on the pitch. We're the only ones that can work together to get those performances better. And performance is what we're focusing on. The results have basically pretty much put us in the next round already, and it's now about can we win the group. But of course, we want to hit a different level to the level that we've hit so far.
Gary Southgate and some of the 2 national team manager, the 3 Lions of England. Or see Dede Kasa and no P team no. Now so players no no more here or more dwene kwan befa so we group no na I qualify to the next stage of the Euro 2024. Declan Rice, another midfielder, England player, a post match. And also Kasa send for bomb pa. Na sacrifices no. Omo dey ato omachi hwese nre omo bedin kunim. Middle Kasa wie no yentie Declan Rice nso.
The guys in here have probably been fair with what they've been saying because we're the ones that ultimately go out there and have to perform and play well. First game we done that in spells. Second game we didn't do that quite as well. So the expectation of what people are going to say is obviously going to be negative. I did come out and defend, our front players because naturally, as players, you read stuff. Naturally, as young players, stuff can play on your mind, and it's probably better to read a load of stuff that's way more positive than negative. Your players like your Phils, your Bakayos, your Judes. I always think that for me, even as a player, when I was captain at West Ham, even with me now at Arsenal, I like to encourage and tell people that they can be the best player on the pitch, what they do on the pitch and the quality.
Declan Rice, a midfielder, Arsenal, and England, and also on club level, or players no crying. And telling because social media be ready be over TV, comment be boa bemuno, men for agent and players and focus about and then game England airport against Slovenia. Now among the 3 maximum points, yanko club issues kakra. Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce team no among Aqua do camp into Enra, omo checking in omo hotel hall players non omo break eco holidays afe no more asanso aba Enra training session of course no and now our Kessben television so Jose former coach Eddie Emma Roma Oye Juma Eddie Amas Spurs Chelsea Manchester United any other big clubs Jose says baby all do aye taking tea Marino no training no course no ono akasa as the better skills kakra nti mo Marino ne passing ability no Jose oye good passer pao and found said Osano no da go enra o demonstrate passing kakra enti ono a na de ball no to honoma na o keke share players no how you see ebo ball no it's a training session of course no the butcher of Edin Dzeko the butcher of Sarajevo enra na Edin Dzeko o 20 be Fred former Man United omo player no na ono so 8-20 with Fenerbahce enti players ni bi Jikumu our holidays enche omejo no mo mate na afi preseason na Fenerbahce for ashase no omo so atimi awie ne kama pa na onim say Fenerbahce fans no Jose bedu no dey we omo say tojes is na hu the arrival of Jose Joseph Marie first no Saint no ajiba bia mad rush obia epe Fenerbahce Jesse nibi because Joseph team no aya kono enti omo first second Jesse Telecats ni no available market Mama Kessben television Fenerbahce store official store and a fans no etu go mu Jesse no so a airtime because Marino aba Saint no ajiba we ene kakra efiri Fenerbahce omaso ye enso eba yanko transfers Manchester United Everton defender Jared Bradwood. Man United another offer, second offer. Omode Koniatisen around 55 to 60 million pounds. We and a second offer. United at the aircon. Everton say and yet 90 million pounds. Forget it. Now the Ombeton at the Ama Club Bia. Man United come on Sikanimpo and borrow 60 million pounds. Man United Alvaro Morata. Oh, Man United fan. Oya Morata wanim ho a ebeboa anasem 18 you know see Spain omo captain no the performance enye bad kra Man United nya brepa se omo nya na omo Ruud van Nistelrooy former United player no oye coach Belly no Man United ne kasa ne kwa so head coach Emma Burnley championship side omo offer the platform so be assistant coach Manchester United or be assistant coach United and so obey head coach Burnley championship side no there and I represented progress coaching career mu Ruud van Nistelrooy Man United for person be assistant coach to Erik ten Hag now together the team no and so places Hans Flick Barca coach them or obsessed up Kobe Menu brutal wakach the Barca for said United ebe willing somebody swap dealing power and can any problem Kobe Menu and Frankie de Jong Barca for and swap Ten Hag Man United coach no up super Frankie papa Hans Flick and son epe Kobe Menu fun saying Kobe Menu and Frankie swap deal why not also Jessica and so ne yonko so Hansi epe Kobe Menu brutal so obebe sina kan Eddie Ama Barca omo football club Chelsea I promise Enzo Maresca coach ni say Christopher Nkunku or fitter or there aside Nkunku no omo ebeba no 2 more strikers na omo the additional winger aka ho ama Chelsea anim ho no bite eja enso etimi aba ho na Serie A newly promoted side Como baby Fabregas no also at the loan deal eba for Alfie Gilchrist. No a Chelsea defender just 20 years and Alfie Gilchrist was the Chelsea Emmanuel opportunity no last year na bad cry. Now this year come for ebeso mefa boy no na Serie A no na omaba no ono so kosi akan e de emomo Real Madrid aye defender na omo penon aye Lenny Yoro and omo number 1 target say clear natural echo Hoselu and so players I would draw and so ebetimi aba Lenny Yoro and omo prime targeter omo ya na omo enso pe name Alfonso Davies there Madrid put on hold I'm freezing kakra the last 2 months before season ending now we Felan Mendy former omuna e make sense so betua abzed sikabia eya bodam sem e de ama Dominic ebo na ban for AJ efa Alfonso Davies no e wo shododo Madrid did pass Felan Mendy or form and e kan some Russian ekofa Alfonso Davies e de ba enti mo twetwe no omo efrizini kakra omo enya wolin so betua sikabia e bro so e de ama Dominic omo football club no Jadon Sancho the agent our funnel to FC Barca se Barca for epena Okolon Dortmund United player no Hans Flick hot onya yesi obeko enti Barca for pena omo enso enfano Anna Slot a Liverpool manager obese or take charge of everything including transfers players are echo any omo ban obeso no mom and handle players are last no home power omo hwie ye no ni kwan se penfo jomo kwan omo man answer so omwie ansa no be jomo kwan a omo enso etimi eja omo enso kwan ho Deli Chato Arsenal for so ye preseason omo any Leverkusen ebebo on the 7th of August na omo any Lyon abo our Emirates Cup and not the 11th of August until this year Emirates Cup no Arsenal Leverkusen any Lyon and preparation for the upcoming season no and Arsenal for a drop plan. Now what do you know that Roma fancy
okay Montana de Tony
Godfather
yedasi odi ewura bia We have a transina for Yaba Semimu and so Kakra. Kessben Cashport, star 256, star 2 hash. May call number coach me 1,000 cities a dekai, and then my catch was 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and a fee 4,000 cities. Bones, say why gradua. Somewhere na said number we be in one for Sana Mano, Emma Bones.
Sir Joe, I denara. Said the wabo trim, so be Chessica nane de, obi be wini, obi fie be de. Number be yine ho, na ye FTN yine ho, and answer telecell number and a yine ho. Why na winning the first 1,000 from the first pot on Kessben Cashport. Why na winning a be oba na se be mana Ghana hemfa no ni akro no owo a star 256 star 2 hash. Sunday na select option 1 no Kessben FM Kumasi. Ticket ay 5 Ghana cedis. Dodo apese oto no. Boshem sana afa bo pin ifa de. Why na sa de yenko ne yenko hwe. Why na winning 1,000 Ghana cedis. Lucky number ninye ay 0243 450 star 0243 450 star. Me pa cho so number nie na o share Kessben television na o tie Kessben FM. Check it share. Na wan kasa di wan dance 1,000 Ghana cedis. Alande ewo phone so say
okay, 1,000 Ghana cedis Alande will be phone so sisia enche mekorma ye ma ko chade to so mienu na ma hwede sika no ewe ko ni phone so. All right, Kanisa Herbal, Kanisa Alaji ay krado ewo studio ha ne ko twetwe mo kakra bi na fei abidafo ema baba foreign source no e kakra ema Kanisa Alaji Kanisa that is a
say you know
you know Kanisa so you know
that's it for
you know the brave yeah
that's it what you should say ja on makonya kakra say enupa ya we ahwe ye mbohu dawuro entra mansanya wo chichi ni benche ya omutie yen edemase samwachi bio say ene kasafidie no doso na odo kasafidie no ato Kessben TV so radio na wutie feeding cry ni kumase ene ni potemu ba bibia Kanisa Herbal Center ene ye de nipa we ahwe ye ehwo asem ene atudwan Kanisa ka meni wa ana se nka so obi anim se de meka aduro yi ho asem se de wunim nu na ka be ba me bo Kanisa no ano na wafa numbers no 0247887436 0247887436 0202990943 0202990943 Kanisa Herbal Center no mesia edidi djuma no ena madin kan ka kire mu se ye wo van baako esi Kumasi Krudie mesrew baabi bia ya wo pe bia to egu stone eku container mu kitua bi na so wayi bi kakra table so kra na wo be hihia ana meso mfo na wo de frɛ no mesena me de atu dwa no ye de bebrew o frɛ ya we de ye mfiri techima mfiri sunyan ana se nkran na eba e Kumasi he ya na odi eno tu nchen so a Colina Kabidank Misty Dani Heba Freddy Mens ene wo mu aka nyina so obenya bi wo techima ne mpotemu a maka so kenten Herbal Center no ya ankase ya so ye e wo kenten tashi rank wo obenya bi na afi wo konkran ya kobidia ene nana boache ene wo mu aka niti wo mu doso mintimi nka na magye bi nti wo de hia ne se wafɛ no mese no baabi awo no ebe kyerɛ de baabi a obenya bi na wato na wanom na oyade ene nyoma hodo edokro no etuma firi so Kanisa na mekyerem aduro no mu be miensa na se mienu ba ko ne se maka kyerɛ se immune system support na se immune system booster de dikan de to so mienu me si infection bia ewo widie mu no ana se wo mogya mu no infection no Kanisa ne beyi de to so miensa se pain yaw bia ya wote ewo unimpadie mu no de Kanisa ne ye firi so nti enyoma miensa wei ena eye na ya na ne ba ba mu no na ya na mayi baako bi na maka ho asem mayi baako bi na machechirim kakra kire wo se be ya wo be kai na watu mirika okoto Kanisa ne bi nu wonom na ama wo yadeɛ do kuru no afiri so na wan si adwo wadwo sɛ de bia me nko am yadeɛ dabi nyame amma wo sɛ nka bɛyade na mmom aduane a wodi environment a wotim ɛne ne ɔma hodo a woyɛ yɛ no ɛna kɔfa yadeɛ ne baayɛ ɛne wɔn a kuro ya san ma yɛ habamba ne nubena akeka bo ma yɛto din sɛ kanisa sɛ wo yade na yade a mebubɔ so ebi ɛwɔ so de a onum kanisa no a o yadeɛ no asientu ma hontɔ tie ebi a woyɛ ɔbaa na oma yomu no enioma bi nkoyie enioma ya nkoyie ni sɛ sɛbe ya na wote nkase wayase awewo na wayase esan yɛ wo ya ebi a nkɔ afikyire anampo sɛ woni wura edi ahyemu a wote yawo ɛno nkoda afei wunya tinka papa ɛni nti ɛma woda hɔ a ase dufakyɛ esan de ato nsuom na nsu abono nti na wuhu no so kyɛ sɛ de bia pain na wote ɛyawo na saa yawo no ɛni enioma no a ya ɛkɔba sɛ atenka na firi hɔ na ama wase ya na ekekaw nsuo fufuo brown bi ni enioma hodo bi ya na uhunu sɛ nka wo sɛ de nka wo si pɛ no pampa bi edi akyire ni enioma bi ɔdɔ bi ɛba no wani nye ho saa de ni na me ka kyerɛ wo sɛ onum kanisa no a ɛbɛkɔ na tie we kanisa we na me ka ho asɛm akyerɛ wo yi ya me se kotobie na nom na saa white no die pua ne saa nyomo ne betu afiri so ma ho atɔ na wase ene wahemfie hɔ etwa yopo no ene sɛ we no yɛmfa hohoro yɛmfa sabe yɛmfa nhyehyɛ ene yɛmfa mfifa daabi we mesrew we no me ma wanum akɔmu na anum kɔmu a saa wase na keka wa ensuo fufo bi ɛna sɛ bi ya katoa ne wase ɛyɛ wo ya na sabe so atenka kura ya wunya no enyi saa hawo no firi hɔ ɛde bia mbusa sɛ saa de no a ɛba awusuo yi anyanya bia watena se estedi adwen ho ahunu sɛ ɛde na de baayɛ ya na yɛ ba na ma kyerɛkyerɛm kakra kan bibia kyerɛw sɛ environment a wutimu nuane a wodi ntade a wo hyɛ ɛno kura timi di haw bi brɛw na haw no de bra anyanya bia wo estedi ehu sɛ mehyɛ ntade wo yi a ɛde haw bi saa brɛ me ana sɛdi hwɛ afei sɛ medi nuane bi sɛ yi a anuane bi te sɛ bia oti ne nneoma milk bi ne ade a nneoma bi te sɛ calcium ne ade wo mu a ɛma mihu sɛn ade bi a wa dwene ho wobɛhunu sɛ nneoma bi ɛwɔ ha wodi a ɛmoa wo ɛna ma sɛ bi nsuo fufo bi ba ɛna ma wase kekaw ɛna ma sɛ bi wase nwuye ɛna ma saa ade no ɛde brɛ wo ebi a mekese wo so yɛ bɛma so nyanya bia wa steady ahu na anu bi mbɛka ne ha sɛ bɛma kra wo hyɛ nylon pant na pant ya nylon na de bia udi mia wase mia obema etima obema mu ya mre onti ase obeka se akoyi de research odi ban ya na no ohye me ma wahu enioma ya wo ya edi haw bi brewo se be ya wonum kanisa no abeboa tieniye sa enioma wonamu no enye nne ya ne baaye nti se nne na abo petre yo enne na sabi oba sabi wase hu yie ne nsuo bi na eba na nsuo kra be man de gu wase na asan epie enye se nei na start ye eye fi na anu bi na wanya anu pomasi bra ntimi ansa ho yade na akofa wo ya brew nti die ne se wo ye de se wo ye ne se wonya aduru ebeboa wo ma yade wei ase atu na ho ato prekope na se ukototo aduru bi a sabi mesre meka ebe soso anu ntimi ntu yade na se na kira sa babie mu a na kire se ankoyie kanisa no a me ka ho asemu se kotobi nanumu yi ya me si fasu table so nanumu yi sa kanisa ne de etu yade ase prekope eboa ma enyarewa hodo bi a na nka woni mpo se betime etu ase no eyi ne ho firi so na eno ankasa boa ma enioma hodo bi so kura nya apomudene mapa timi di ball bra because edi kan me din kan ka cho se immune system support eboa ma nkomwo na wo wudie mu no enya ahode kutia nyarewa na ma yawo bi a ya wote wo widie mu no afiri so ani ti se me kasa yi a wonim pefe se ya na wa ya se ya wo ya obema mu ya wo ya obema mu keka wo jonso bi a wotin kasa pen bi usisi ya wo ya wo ton ase twetwon ene saa neoma bi saa wonnim a wo de to bi nanom ebi kura wonnim na mum umpese bi baba wo so nti to bi num bon ho ban ma yade yi firi so eye 0247 88 7436 0247 88 7436 0202 99 0943 0202 990943 Kanisa Heba Center no mercy we yinum na Africa afetie se ohun se be ma etoda na oto ase twetwon wachi bremu wachi kese ye wuya eye wuya koba se ase wuchepi ene wo nan kokomu ho no etwenwa na ebesi wo na ase wanum adura hodo di painkiller bam ene ade atwetwe enko wunhu nani so nti de ya wo ye ne se afi o da ho anu stretch wo nan na di nku bi asresra so but still enko obusa se de ne baaye saa woto ase na twetwe wo nan kokomu no wuchepi no eye wo ya no mese we no nya fe na ade kofofo wo num nan ko widiem o num aduru ma na ko widiem nti woto ase atwetwe wo nan kokomu eye wo ye wo kotobi eye wo ye wo pain no eyi ni nyina tobi na num na de hwese yade a yato na brofudin de bibi sisi ese ye fa no sciatica ahumika o se buroni yade bia ye bia ahumte no na brofudin de ohun gonorrhea o kanidi a ohun diabetes anu odin ohun sciatica nti wo sa wa tie brofu no atum se ade nka efe na so de tuni pa nye yade no ha dwene nti ye ka ho asem a kire mo anya dupa ebeboa wanum ma wo yade yi etumetu afiru so kanisa bowura drugstore ba bibia yeto aduro busa se meto ase atwitwumi se mesisi ya me yi se me ben me ya sebe emu ntimi nkoyie ya medwinso emu kekame emu gam pepepe emu ya me ya entine wo ho me bo petre yo 2 seconds 1 minute se na yade ahodo edukurumi kanisa ne betimi aboa me eno na betimi atu yade ase nti bowura drugstore bia netobi busa me pacho wa wo kepkosi ne potemu kanisa okọ pena heba coordination junction runabout no so a pena heba obenye bia ma ato ma dudu bia opebia obenye bi afi wo mo ewo mankesim jeff heba mankesim aguna so aduro kosi kepkosi ne potemu afa ho nyina no jeff heba se aduro dudu bia ya operu hunu jeff heba ka bia busa ne se ope kanisa obama obi ama wo so ato me pacho okansi drug lay ho de kobidia ni siti na tenwa wo mu aka nyina no wodi wani kire ho a obenya bi ato ama ho ato ntimi serew kotobi na nom na oyade asientu na ma ho nto 0247 887436 0247 and 0202 990943 kanisa heba center no message didijuma na me atujano obade shira
alaji kanisa ebedase na numbers no ya frɛ na ene omo edidi enkomo mmea wodo a enso dia to dwase betuma nya dre bi ho no eno so no okwa obenya bi ato kanisa all right therefore trust na fe ya stories no enso emu kakra for de beka ho na enye sa I want your panelists to educate me on how colors of jerseys are formed. While growing up, I heard stories that jersey colors are formed based on the colors of the respective countries' flags. Typical example, Ghana has no white color in our flag, yet have been playing with white jerseys. Okay. We every Emmanuel Kofi Kodie Apeja una odin kan edi message no abremi wa. Do is it true that an Ethiopian player by name Abubakar Nasser is joining Krobia? I trust your source only. Update us on the new players, especially the foreigners joining Krobia. Sergio Tadi Unaodiwi and so Abreye. Way, mathematically, Croatia are not out of Euros yet. To go through, they can go through as one of the best third place teams. Or is that so? England to beat Slovenia with 3 or more goals difference. Turkey to beat Czechia or have a goalless drawn game. Portugal to beat Georgia or have a goalless drawn game. Owusudwe efrin sutem and so abreye and anopay. Sergio, this is insulting. The prize money of the winner can't even fuel Asante Kotoko's team bus. Okay, Mami trust him free. The prize money of the winner can't even fuel Asante Kotoko's team bus to 9 different league centers. The league we play in Ghana doesn't make any sense. FIFA should put Ghana Premier League on hold for 5 years to aid total overhauling and restructuring. With this prize, with this as prize money for winning the league, match fixing will never stop because there is nothing to fight for. Justice, Mampon Asem Health Center, Nediwe, and so a brain. So be here. All right. Sorry, send the guano, the messages can cancel after my one pay.
There was a JC no, or what they say,
Yeah.
JC no, I am a national colors named Pimpi no, our model formal JCs no. You know, you can get 1 or 2, but most of the JCs of respective national teams no, I'm flag down there.
Okay.
Obetimi na Ghana de back and Ghana we know the spiritual connotations behind. And in some people will be a month for about the yellow JC. Say you changing other colors. You go to a time they are black. And you did a star on the other colors at tutum. But the reality is that in any Ghana JC, we are so much sure say you red, yellow, gold, green, see the white crown a be ya. Yeah, the circle and the Brazil used to wear the white jersey until what happened at the 1950 World Cup finals against Uruguay.
Okay.
And decided someone shall white bill because spiritually, you catch it almost say jersey and Oman decided to say then let's switch it to a different color. But in all that, they'll still have the yellow and blue in there. Share Cameroon flag, share Super Eagles, share Ghana. Share the Teranga Lions of Senegal, share the Elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire, share Atlas Lions of Morocco, share the Desert Foxes of Algeria. She'll be a flag in the JC color, no say, and I say, you can talk about the 3 Lions of England. Over I share the Mineshaft of Germany. Over I heard the Orange of Air Netherlands. Omokrad, Omubia, se pepe. The Azure is richly blue, or Italian language. Into Genoa, San and Nina you can talk about Colombia, look at their GC, look at their national team. You talk about the Leche of Uruguay, look at their national team, look at the flag. And he said, yo, obetimi nyaba kubia, ebi ebeba frame, but the adene may identify nation dear. Untimi nka say the flag be toso anase JC be toso. Na ye odd from adie may identify JC. Still the flag plus JC no and no combine JC colors no until you can check all the national teams in the game. France they no check omo flag and check the blue color. The blues sound dey free omo nti enye say na asesa but general obetimi anya baako mienu England say omo ko blue black baako for a certain issue. So here Brazil played one game, it was a racism game. Decided to better the black JC. And no day a yellow no any other colors the home. Sometimes Brazil decide to go in for blue. Shut up blue down blue. Still the color of flag. Thing say Obenya national team. Obo say flag ni different from JC and kasa Obenya back one just like I said. But the reality is that color identify more and the flag identify more be home. All the nations we are football in general. Colors and flag no correlated.
Okay.
Now, we say Ghana Premier League in the same day actually I can once 5 billion. Man. Do you know me clubs no come now day. That is what they voted for. And no pay. Inti can go say because you are crying more than they believe Nebia. Obien see league about her. The price money for the league, and so any. So shall get you to your place. So shall come to your too. The last time I met a team, almost fracra air called Narirugu. Baby, a Karela Bomo game. Now I was an friend, right? Yes. You know, almost fuel and quiet 40,000 cities. Fuel. omo fra Accra na person ko 40,000 fuel nkwa nti winning bonus my
40,000
yes
ade
it's an edoso you know na Accra to Kumasi how many hours I had to Tamale how many hours Tamale to Naregu how many hours
if you are correct code Naregu 400 million
yes
fuel.
Yes.
Almost Tamale to Nalergu around 4 hours, virtually 3
What if you have Tamale, I say?
From out to Tamale, almost 7 hours or even far. Or even
Accra to Hands, yes.
And in fuel 400 million.
That's what they
what
told
if
you know, Uber estimating the best.
It can be true.
Uber estimating the best.
It can be true. Mean 3 bars. No, me name said this, but 400 million.
Okay.
Fuel
Uber estimating the best.
It can never be true.
Okay, no problem. Uber estimating the best.
Transport owner. Now, Mami Musa was same way. Say bus from Accra to Nalerigu, I'm back. Ubutme fuele bus no 400 million, 40,000 Ghana cedis.
No way.
How bad?
No way.
No,
that is what they told me.
40,000 cedis.
That is what they told me.
No way.
Hey!
You better be say.
No way.
I'm only asking. You better be say.
Enru,
The most important thing is
5,000.
10,000 crowd.
100 million. Yes, Franco. Bas. Any a card view.
And a bus, no 40 pages. Now, Ufa Koba, bring 400 million.
The bus, VIP from Kumasi to Accra, only 120.
Nothing pass.
They are 30. Who calculate it?
Andy, young trust they do 400 million.
No, you know,
the amount figure no say between 5,000 10,000.
50 million.
Yes.
Between
5,000 10,000.
50 million.
And more 10,000. They must say best time.
Not total amount.
I said okay.
3,200.
Well, that is what they told me. I hope the person is listening to the program.
Don't listen.
No, you know, whichever way you look at it, I'm still sticking to the fact that Ubo season new now also check it fuel price in and out because Ubo 18 matches in a way. Check it there fuel price. Preparation for games in my winning bonuses in my player salary in my out of the 34 games now, you know, I'm saying that the 50,000 or the 500,000 Ghana cedis say all they compare a car teams in a bar is but at the end of at least there is an increment compared to the previous years. In the class, you're okay because they do. And no choose say on pay. And yet the best for our league. And more players enjoy. You almost say at the bill there are certain things you expect teams in the say almost bet me aye. Agreed. The Egyptian prize money and you be. Who is South African Morocco free and you be. But you can have an FA Cup in Egypt. You know, a sike that's will be getting closer to $300,000. The last time Nigeria there was a competition, they were willing to pay an appearance fee of $60,000. Into all these put together, no, MIC can never be shot. But so when you compare previous years, there is an increment, but still not enough for the 18-team league. Still not enough. I'll be teaming a cat or the baby share a teams no any a car or mobile through and flow salaries, amazing winning bonuses and expenses before in and out games. It's a very, very tough, but you know, your class no and no normal pay, and that is what is available.
Hiring a 52-seater bus from Accra to Tamale is 12,000 Ghana cedis. So there's no way what Andy is saying is true. Hiring the whole bus from Accra to Tamale at 12,000 cedis. So how come?
All right. You know,
all right.
That is it for
M10 Alaju in the Breme. M10 Alaju Accra. Afi minimum so your initial comments be answer na ewura rules no more. Awa.
Say you.
Yeah.
Well, I think say on Nipakwana would say yem league is suspending for 5 years, you know. I think say you alabraka. Teenagers say yen jai bobo.
Yeah.
Ne place ne umum koye jumabe. Team owners no nyama umudi shame. Say you imagine a Nigeria league no say boa oftentimes a deba. And oftentimes say clubs qualify through Africa deba. So say you if we go down the drain not 5 years in Boliga, no say ya forfeit a Nigeria deba mama. Ewe league no. Nyete say concentrate on only national team.
national team so say you betime do be 1 year now mo be 4 or 5 games bi pe e wo Ghana ha say you on that is corner there I think say the corner or train the on train side.
Okay.
I completely disagree with him, Sergio.
Okay. So Franco Naro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Obi besides, is it true, say, Ethiopian striker Abubakar Nasser? I think I read a story yesterday in the background. So besides, is he up for Kotoko trials? And honestly, I'm finding out, but I'll be so surprised.
Okay.
If indeed he's coming for trials for Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
First of all, that boy is too big to go for trials.
Okay. Unim Nankasa say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sundowns tono 250,000 euros from Coffee FC. And we checking the price value on the transfer market now. 350,000 euros.
Okay.
350,000 euros. And for Kotoko to approach him, one, then say all back for trials. Then say the Melody Sundowns, some say on the contract terms, they break it down.
Okay.
And I'll be so surprised about the story. Honestly, I've not found out yet. But I am going to say, one, Obeji Penny is all back trials. Two, if Kotoko can afford. Because a player that is bought for 250 and the transfer market value at 350,000. I'm suspecting that one year Obeji will be 5, or their chow crown, Obeji will be at 5,000 euros or dollars in a month. But let's see.
Sevango on the boy is you injury situations now Hanoi or Sundowns. I followed him a lot. Now 2 days ago I had an indication say work Raja.
Okay.
Make a move for the boy. For a slim boy, Bisabaseju is very skillful.
Very skillful and
very skillful.
Okay. But one can say about trials. Also, what is a Kofano?
Kofano. And I also read a story. I know Mukase Oba trials.
Oh, okay.
Was Asante and Nuna was say if indeed that boy will come for trials at Asante Kotoko. But maybe program the record away, we'll try to see if we can get substantive for it.
And a place will be also only injury for one.
We don't say injuries there, they say only.
Oh, this is the boy. Okay.
It's the reason Sundowns and then terminating the contract.
Injuries, no.
Yeah, injuries. But on him, Bo.
Okay.
Popa. I think one of the season he had 29 goals.
I see.
He's a potent striker, very skillful on the ball. Obo Coffee FC, 250,000 on
the went to mention injuries now, one man and 1 ton of South Africa. Not just injuries, no super.
They are just a coagulate more. Ready.
For a player to play for Sundowns, not any quality, especially or a foreigner.
Yeah.
For a player. Obebo Sundowns, or ye foreigner, let's just own him. Because South Africa for no moment in born and a boss Sundowns. It is so frabontin now, Bana Baby Ramudia, let's just own him Bopa.
I see.
Let's see.
All right, players, no somebody got Okofa. Somebody Makofa be done saying,
Kuda Mahachi.
Yes,
Zimbabwe, Niobo Orlando Paris.
Injuries, Hannah, boys, no, a very good player.
Yeah, he was a very good player. Very good.
But Anthony can be.
Yeah, a strong member of the Zimbabwe national team.
Yes.
Even when playing at Orlando Paris. Very strong member of the Zimbabwe national team.
I see.
Ono ne Kamabili at Monebo. Any Divine Lunga and all the other players are one. Sergio was a very strong member of the.
All right.
General do transfers here. Such players on profile high say no. Say Unyan easier no adwe
Yeah.
Okay.
Say Unyan easier. No adwe hubi. Ibi ana bibio. What I say?
Yeah.
Wako krum na Uraban who fe nem krum honom. Onikru onimpra. But how free?
Yeah.
Okay, I say ane. You can
do it. Yeah.
So you're careful. Ibi ana bibio.
Oh, yeah. Yes. No fe.
Ezunikum. Empra could be
Unibi.
And also alcohol.
What you say, be a bass and it's the same.
Maybe a castle.
asamo ho e bia oni subai
Mwana.
mama
Narrow.
Yeah.
Narrow experience.
Obi si tro do kura amatoa.
Narrow experience of one who could.
Obi si tro do kura amatoa.
Narrow can handle this easy.
Without support.
Yeah,
I need your support.
E me support back on mama no. E bia na nisuma.
Asio dey na nkasi.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are coward pop.
If you are the case.
Yes. No, too early so yes I didn't worry. Okay.
Oh, but
What do you fancy? Me and people say question. Okay. But one is a work of a foreign player na no about bench. And also
and also another thing.
But Obi didn't baby so start here now.
General. Enye bibia kekentina England for example. Say ansani ebema work permit be ye adwuma wa no. Now we extraordinary talent.
Okay.
Na domu ya stake ne your number national team games a obo. You kroma so you caveat bi ho. Foreign players and they say what father do I num. At a point in time say 3 and they say what park no so. Ni nyina no e kire say se nipa ne nyaade amuro so dia bench de de nkebi okruma.
Okay.
Enti se wo kofa foreign player abadia na ne titi omo so ya no board na de because omo bebre no edibia no in dollars international currency and onu be dis edwa no. Enti se wo de ne ba na oba betra bench dia ene nka bench de se bi wa.
Okay.
And on the main is the reason obi to say am wise poet. Me support no say o ye Ghana near any bia the salary near the Ghana for no be brave bosswa ka would insist say kotoko keep you know. But say or a foreign player na or a third choice goalkeeper then it means that as I say ujado kwai.
Yeah.
Because foreign players say obeba na ye nya na order. Ye ba ku fura ba ku ho ansa no asa ba dia then that one no into foreign no but the transfer mun sem general ya na sai bi o kan team na say foreign players e do mu hwa pa has book ye one
Yeah.
o ma sa foreign for the brains of fair do mu hwa.
That's true.
O bete kashala bi no a shewo ayi pobimaya
this season.
ba ku kra do ba e ko wi ase no ototo mane o mu say Jim Kromu ni bi big club to say has book Nigeria ni
Ademola
Kuti.
Yeah.
Brother Franco.
He for question somebody.
Number 1. Number 2. Omo ba de na ya na o ma ya omo de ba because you know Ghana for in bobo. You can talk about your talent about them, your league in you need players in bobo. And to check it, the top leagues in the game. She Brazilians say for mobile Spain. She Argentines say for mobile Spain and not Europe. She players are almost take you over from Italian league, you know. She foreigners, no. She countries are almost free. Go to Spanish La Liga. Go to the Premier League. Ubenya Serbia bakubi. Ubenya Croatia miunubi. But France, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay no mabirem. Na wanya Nigeria bako, na wanya Ghana bako, no mabirem. Inti for you to go out to a country, or your foreigner abeko dominating your background. So you can go to the Brazilian league and check the Uruguayans, any Argentines or more bomb league in him and how they performed. So far Giorgio Di Arrascaeta, Uko Uruguay, he's a starter of the Uruguay national team. He can't any Uruguay to go to Ghana. It is so Bob Flamingo enough to pay $30,000, $40,000 for a player. A Chese Unimbo. Into ye hano, see a cofa foreigner bar. And a foreigner of interest. But it should be a foreigner full of quality.
Foreigner of interest near day.
Me ena obia babi si me so. Ena me wo link to team nti ma me mfa ne nko. Ano didi ne so players be 5,000. O fenti mo be brewa. Ano didi no obobo kotoko no.
Yeah.
Na bi Keita ne so players be brewa. But so far Ametura was good enough, the quality can compete with the Black Stars strikers at that particular time. So far Ella Dojia, the level of quality no one say we dey twem baako. So far Adebayo of Interlizer, who say ye born a ye ball on the level ni binim. So far Valentine Atema, who say ye born a ye ball no. There be who say over top. And I say fashion Yakuba. You know, when a level now no original top market.
The other striker, what was the name? Nyamukwala.
Mbella. Yes. Mbella. And the Odia Sheno, the quality no. And even in Fege Craft first season, no. Odia Sheno quality no. And you know, as I offer player from Cameroon. Now the neighbor, now I budget $2,000. Now about to say Mbella, no one will complain. But I offer to say the guy Zabona I didn't buy now, no striking during the Confederation Cup second round now. That player will not fit into the system because the quality no firm. And you know the problem is that Adebayo was a member of the Niger team that played the Chan tournament. And he was a national team player. And Adebayo, Radio of Walker was good enough to start for Dr. Congo. It rehearsed for Adebayo. But Sean October, Fovia Goody, yes, Franco Boni, the Adimola Kuti. Nancy has this year, Macofana Bay, this will be Bri Wahadina. Kasalamo, Nisube. You only need to cut your necks wide. Or scouting system, they also obey me. But you know, Hano say, be the player of Akobane Fa, obeying the players better at Yaba. Inti Minister Franco Yadwin say, some more spot or a gun in and I'll take out a bencha, normal. But you don't pay $1,000 for more spot at the end of the month and you go to baby Brokuma. Oh, yes, sir. Who says, Ka? It is, you know, foreigners, dear. Homo di bia bahane crime, but general omo ba emboa enti don't sign a foreigner full of interest or have for number 6 agree to Tanga. He's a member of the national team. Enti show ba hwe ne level no eye de ya obenya ba ko na mienu bia general football the sanity emfa but Kotoko has to folk if they want to sign a foreigner enya foreigner kwa but foreigner will prove bibi before coming na so ka se wo di na chi ahwe de waya obetimi agina bibi so akata we do free hair bay na ye nti obana first season kura amfa na the following season so obesa man a chance onim se wa ye bibi na wo sen man a chance say on to aso because the first year for adjustment and adaptation but ye de no enye no a obi na nimpani bi e na ya phone call lesson so e na akwa he no hu se kwan da ho nti hwe recent foreign say do ma ba agino a omo level no e wo frem
bi na nimpani bi and cat should beat me bem narrow na me witness narrow ya where cat technical team members be no say obi hwem na say bosom sky atwa to say ye de mani pakro no ni nyina na enko ne ho the mostly are seen in be brace and
that brings me to the biao fan why mu na di omoba that's I don't know what the problem younger ba kruma na nsenya se jo mu ne media ma be boy hwe boy na oti ka no Ivorian Pakomi ni oti ka no
okay
se jo they brought Maxi Zengeli 2 years ago. He won the best player in the Congolese league. So se jo se omo no mo try omoni akohe these foreign players they look for those who watch or follow the other leagues no and the Pakono or pedigree or profile until you recommend the player be out you say yes. Say younger make sure say mo go for Stefan Aziz Kia. Say you wa no wo hunu. Which say no doubt. Stefan Aziz Kia your players or about team or the quality babe ade. So you ask yourself say yen team so mo no. Omo kofa players of those quality ba na. She Junior Kaba. He came offered nothing, went away with Aso folks money. Shebakunu Yasan watching. Even a so-called member of the Central African Republic team, Sergio, what was he offering? Yeah. So Sergio, who several of these. So Mpempi do know SSA the pedigree or the profile of those or did those players. Ebano, your mom we credible. Selipakono or the player about you say yes, Sergio, we are a quality player or bar or the quality Baba did the setup no. But Mpempi do na ni akwakofa esan say ye mu binomo ye follow African football so we don't know say junior kababia ba esan say ye no ni amana bossa okay na koye we otimi bo wi a afi but I want Mpempi do na be se na anko ne modem no anko sie all right so these are the things we need to look at
na ana ebo no so ka ho na
de no amanya ko
obi ani wa me ba. Oh, okay.
On the boy, Kotoko for he's not coming to Kotoko. Right. And I think the reason I'm suggesting one of the reasons.
Okay.
They want some buy, but they can't afford.
Okay. Sky will want to.
All right. They can't afford.
Okay. Nti Muhammad Sabranti and somebody. Abubakar Nasser, no. Okay.
And I read the story straight up. I said Kotoko can afford.
Affordability, yeah, in a room, Nami Busebi. I'm better we and Sana. The Dini at the end of the one summer, okay. Mamo catch them say, do a best surprise was a Ubikra Disika original a new $1,000. Foreigners now, I'm very good now,
Yeah.
Ubisika original, say, or both figure, but mean to me in Kano, buy less, far less than 1,000 Ghana. Yes, 1,000 cities.
Wow.
The Bedena, foreigner, very good. I'm about Jesus Cano. Up in about Jesus Cano, I work on. Then a Beman ambassador.
Okay, you know, two things. Me very close to. My name league kura ni free mobile.
Okay.
But I'm very close to the Sudanese league.
Okay.
Sudan senye Merek ana Hilala. Sa sikana ya ibubu din omuntu asa. Because I know a player of both Sudanese league you turn 200 euros. I know a player who plays in the Sudanese league you turn less than 500 euros.
Okay.
But General say obo for Hilal, obo for America. And Pimpi, those players are players who play for the national teams.
Okay.
Into Omoniana Omoko, so almost Kaketo Edi because Florence in Bengue is taking around 50,000 euros a month. On a coach ya or that woman. Into how will you pay a player 200 euros? Into Sudan, dear, so far as I know, sanity. Again, Senior Sudan has also other class now.
Younger Guinea.
And I'm a
Guinea League, you know, any clubs, you know.
Okay.
Almost salary.
Okay.
Very good players, maybe almost salary. So
okay, Genoa, you talking about Guinea.
Yeah.
What is their stake in the African game? Guinea for no, go Mahiamu, and now by recent times, this Kabiru signed the likes of Arabi, those days 300,000 euros on a cross and free or coy. Okay, a 12 for strike and over against got one only line. Almost signing. But you know, their stakes in African football senate here. More so, what I use a main team ni free wa. Other teams the same no mutria. And you know, Shegini. National League na wo Africa heading na. You talk about the Egyptian League, you talk about the Moroccan League, you talk about the Algerian League, you ka the PSL. For Nigeria for Nebra, na for Ghana besoso. You know, a handful now who say Guinea players. Omo really so higher. Omo perform exceptionally. Inti ubetimi rely on them says omo kwa abonten omo kwa akoji sika bebrebe. So if I contribute to Zambia. Sejo, maybe Zambia will struggle in AFCON. But obi who Zambian players na who say omo jedodo because in the days of Water Boala at Ghana he was taking $10,000. So if I Collins in Besuma Eba Orlando Pirates, he was one of the highest paid players. And to those players, no, on it, but Africa, no, show quality.
So you know now, I'll be any woman.
Debbie,
or players be able to perform. No, when you know, Mbella, Mukwala, no, me here for. But man, no,
I'm a tour, but no be.
I'm a tour, but no be any. That's what we did the answer.
Oh, Debbie, and Debbie, I know there's our scouting team there. Who quality player? Into when I was over fitting into your scheme of training, what is even your plan? You know, I say players are here in Africa, no more into me and Fakoto and Quetchi. Into a dear and Opesa, oh, yeah. Opesa was show team for the next medium term or long term or short term. Into any players, I say players on Woody, Granny, and a call more selling. What about our call Ali, no so more flu, do no man a coy. Into any players are Woody, RGD, Bebre, and a carbontia or Mutimia selling. Into what shall standard? What should you obey me at ya? Or should you obey fit into your plan? Or should the technical skill of the player now who say, wait, the team now, a person, be I'm a number 10 way from. Be I'm Fergany ho. Be I'm Bella New. Me has a hole now. Only the person of benefited their mind and only missing from your game. Kotoko hat of folk. Recruitment and yes, I know where until there be a wholesale. On one nothing, you say, you full back we ABI what you Timicon and Mukwa. Sakobasi ye buy a chair, you need your defender. And Timamisha profile on Amen carbon, Tinamen coffer player. Or no, they say Kobasi is still defensive will beat me. ABI or striker we. Or no, the other boy man or the betum. But ye hear striker said opposition is to stay deeper. Or you very strong like Kwabnayala obe hold on to the ball. Acting as a decoy for the auxiliary strike or the ball to me akofanaba. That is the problem. But you know, so him to say Dina Abubo Boyna, Ture, Okam Bella, Oka all those names na Abu bi. Now who say Yakuba Kotoko Ewo Fatau Ewo ho. Say Yakuba can name and Ojamfi can who you are good to go. You know, straight away. And as I will be a woman saw the neba, come teaching beba. It brought issues because the coach was not bold enough to say this is my number one. But so Sheffield Anai against Garibanji Waha. Now Sheffield Anai in the Confederation Cup. Now Kwame Ban so by the games of Badaya. Who said Nakam teaching Elwa say Genoa. One you know who not one you're consistent tell you position. Whoever comes on board, you are not going to play. Into a honor or see a share. Na enye just signing for signing sake. You know, signings now can enya one team go yeah don't so. Team players now mo best signing they need to be very careful. One, injury situation. Very key. Two, making sure say players no matter how much. Because you know, your players are pack your motivation kwa no mutim bobo. You will lot of players omo sa. Inti omo mani nko sa na hu nyina na you know omo signing those players I think say they can work on them and within the short time Kotoko has to folk almost supporters will be happy say or more enjoy such quality brand.
Ghana, Musa Ghana level na I work for more now. Because these guys now I'm excelling Ghana. I'm here outstanding Mukwala, Mbella, and Yakuba no. Yes, outstanding. Edientra. The Nisa players need to assist on the move. Mukwala under the best striker. Currently, all your system are one of the best. Mukwala, outsider, or your ordinary player.
And you know, ordinary within the context of
Ali player. Yes,
Sundowns, Chiefs,
say young Africa, and ball. Oh, you're ordinary.
Yeah, or ordinary. Now, or Ugandan Revenue Authority.
Yes.
Elba. Met
player, but so outstanding in your league no more. And can be Andre.
Said you make a choice Kotoko crab buona money proof and
oh yes. I can be Andre.
You see, I can't never be breach. Yeah. Now added to that. Omonso a omoye krum hafo. No more sell it.
Yeah.
No more even other African countries.
Almost to be more.
The catcher is a standard no
form. Yeah.
The standard no form. And to say don't ya de be
Tiawa.
Don't ya de be prefer bontin ba. Ye ofom nti no abeyi no.
Obeyi no.
Ena de wo ha se ono aya ade no ofi ha kwa
otumi mo Tiawa
it tells us your level no form too.
Yes
sabi obi odi fi for international school bi or de no be ko school bi ko duru afi ona won sha de kra no odi first asi chere se baby no baby wa ko ne hoje
very good point pa
yeah level no
because omo ne obi as our Africa
interesting thing
very ordinary ordinary
that's
oh yes best players no eko ha omutimi mo and so omo average players
yes now the interesting thing aspect again is say your players no munya de no mo kono mo ntimi am mo sa aba still mo aba back no omo sa
be
kempe wa no was a be
you know you game
ma oze wa de back before so boko de no so no some foreign players me who say em fa omo build the team you to be very into omo so ko wa ba one season na two boko
o Celia
oh yeah day Mukwala dey na Kotoko for that country no also oko skase na ope o say no on negotiating boko
Fabio
and the inform you very into omo build the team I'm telling you
Radio Voca has a Drew baby a feed their national team call up there has become be oko
and you wouldn't but for a season and why are there two you inform build the team say Debbie
that's true
only the say or impact player like a team no to me born and make that impact.
One season be pay
ubenya and almost so signing no there's risk factors also remember the long term contract because music na mo geneso it is a sign it 3 years 4 years nobody say enko year as a chere say ubetua na for 3-4 years no eti eno no so na risk team pempi no but say leadership no you careful no about 2 years and I be 3 years 2 years no so the first year no so struggle kakra second year ne fire
Otilo
we who she ye. It's almost say pow benya na money 2 years at the end of the first season. And quaton. No, what they are copy scan for the aba.
You know, I think your standard of the contract and also was here discussing. You know, player. What while you see Kotoko player be see mobile the contracting we say uncle. You know, Europe's an end. Who do management and leadership to ransom. You stay. Benjamin Sesko, Man U pen, Chelsea pen, Arsenal pen. Life is for renewing a contract. Meaning say be who bet me do level be untimi nyahwe. But general, so only player and sign a contract now the performance clauses is shame with the long timer. So when Timmy and Fanny man watch a contract na ma on so nisika ne nsanka. E wo se honso ye wo se hwe wo. Yeah. O ye mokwala good ye de waba. Ye do ba no say na wo te e bi enya chance ahwe wo kakra. Ye hu se o ye player wo adapt a wo bre. Ye hu se o ye player wo adapt quickly. Now see nya hu ni me no say wo adapt quickly e say within the first season or two obama your results. Fine. If the first 2 seasons you give us results at the end I also say the man. I will see a dish say. So when you're the best player in the Ghana League, our salary be increased the akusi. So would you go working our salary be increased the akusi? This is the bonus Saudi deserve see at the Bemau. Sani mean I see a say I'm rare only a case or a foreigner or me impact players or me short term contract because within a year or two ebekwa. You know the BI because you know, let's take Kotoko for example. In the last 2 years, why is he player be so mobile? Who was that on a contract was a derby? I play be so mobile. Who was that on a contract was derby? And those things have been very consistent. Yeah. Into the type of contract you demand players, especially foreigners. No, we need to look at it again because you know most of the foreigners they do on mobile. I had no build on. All right. It is all you use platform they are build on one. Who demands na masro? Said you. So who use platform edia pebi bia untimi man ko demand higher nti e wo say you know ye hwe na nyina ba down to consistency and institutional memory of management sa ne man nyina ho a sa ne man ya na eto eso tete. Now to the issue of you know ye league in aba fam mo ba bia o coaching players pitches baby ya nyina aba enye quality of play nko a ye players your coaches no mo improve players. Your coaches improve. How many of them improve players? And the way the next day who said not 10 not 5 for back. The coaches don't work on the players. New players no what you improve. Yeah. You know you beat me at criticizing players will be on my back. Coaches be on my back. But the Shemaso team now the winning league in 2012, you know, he had a lot of players to choose from, especially in attack. Problem on ya Mohammed or coordinate under 20. Yeah. Ameture or the under 20. Yeah. He was able to manage all those players. She Kotoko bit for this. She Kotoko attack.
Sometimes normally a very good,
exceptional players.
But you know, control you.
Yes. Your boy Razaki for by her Razaki team of the G League. You know, he players and he was able to manage them. Bash improve Inkum, improve Harris Nafu, improve Adam Muhammad, improve Jordan, improve Eric Bequin. Yes. But what is the recent situation? And then the way I was a house, let's about 10 or co. Now, if Frabanon so fatten about the following season, sir. But you know, the coaches need to work on the players. At least, what the Miami no and Ami and Sani who say, coach, the Abia Oba, yes, or the Oba Abia Wamayadi, or Metili. But player with ye, you bet him the ancestry about Yam Obiaka say Lugasa. But whoever what the Kotoko team and the Luga who says Emmanuel Jamfi has improved. It's all the my back up. Na yem fan kan wasem say coach we dey on ade. You know I said coach Mauricio Pochettino mo di na tembia. But Copa madwuma oba be ye say de bia na me ko ha. Obetim di accredit no. Say mo so on ade. But Copa ma dey on improve on sense of free Manchester City about Chelsea. Inti coaches no mo so mai bi because coaching course no mo kosua no. You know omo kosua say be develop, be improve players, no man impact on those players tactically. And yet they be a time 5 on court, 5 on court, they should improve the individuals within. Because Ghana no, yes, you have a fair share of quality. Teams now have on Tina team no omobono, Sika Omutia, and Sika Omedico for players no. Ali for this our national team player. Na ye blaster for ne Imam Ashwa, Asia, no mun timine modia, Kotoko beden Imam Ashwa. Those things are very normal. If Vito Osimhen, and the lives are struggling against Mvela. And those players, Kekana Money Tembas one in South Africa. How do you expect Mediama to go and be Sundowns? No. Football did not Ubenya one off. But it seems Marco. In the areas only a level, no, the coaches need to work on the players. Now, we make sure Sombina the best out of those players signed.
Before so we working on some players now can not also all level bio. Coaches are winning na do sa level now. O metimi a players no wadwuma ama bebre free maba abaya stars no. E coaches nyina.
You know,
e coaches ni bebre enso modern one form.
You know, me too, but your level no. Ye level no.
And omo nya bibia so omo be page omo.
Yes. Players now can
make up coaches.
Okay. Now can say omo be sua dia kwa
yes. Yes.
Okay, you know, they all can hear no correct.
Yeah.
But me sometimes no e to the bi o ha. You know, e nya di sua hu bia o. You know, Shea Johnson Smith. O de open nya time. Wa uni pa Johnson Smith.
Yeah.
Open nya time na hwe teams wa coach. Any individual players we improve. O de opa Shea Johnson Smith. Kayeke ni na Johnson Smith. Ampem da Costa ni na Johnson Smith.
Okay.
There we see Taylor Johnson Smith. That Taylor. Solomon Safu Taylor and Johnson Smith. She time no coach Kotoko team no before Barretoba. She said you. Time no Johnson Smith coach Kotoko team no before Barretoba no. Check the difference. It immediately to say this one dey a year. You know they improve capacity. Emma what the modern game na say. But you know the coaches need to work on play. Eto de bi enya di sua bebrebe. Energy no a ukosua san no improve players. There be also who player na offer no de wo de kan ho a obeti me ditum say players na to da bi wo a enye coach be de obebi a but say omo ne TikTok and ado 11 no ade achi an ntimi nko extra training bia into who player no say also have videos now sua there just to improve upon yourself into you prepare your mind say you are ready to learn. That is the mental set and readiness. Now coach no so ade ne de kakra you know I wanna count nti enye hu bia say the Christian team ba ha o coach Premier League ya hu hwe nti de no a eto da bia nya dusua bebrebe but at least the little I want to be who will game no experience no touch now.
All right.
Now so they can players no because say you must do time America cast obey we na dey na why Ghana Premier League. But we obey within a short time. Bas the bas obekasa do nya ba na hene Dominica dia Bassett he improve all those players but also from wa All Stars she within a short stint adwuma be Kotoko in 2012 inti ya na nya dusua bia ba wa de obetim dia dia boa
abodu ba kwa pa hosima edu pepepe Kessben television na uwe midfield action DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 His Royal Majesty Togba Fede personally scouted Linda and Otanga, who are our best players of the season. That means if he involves himself in the recruitment, things will change, rather than allowing the Trinity to do the recruitment. Zakov Mohammed, and they are also the Abeka program here. A desperate club manager or owner may not have the edge to have certain clauses in a player's contract that will inure to the benefit of the club in the long run. The emphasis here is a desperate club. Good morning, Sani Saliu. Abofo, also the Abba, no. Into Jan, Kofi is saying, no serious club will go in for a foreign player to come and sit at the bench because their contracts are different from the local players, be it salaries or welfare issues. Kofi into Jan and so the way Abrayan into Jan the one even the twaso Hadi Axel Station Hadi say though I sometimes don't get it's like he always against is it Andy Anana? Okay, don't get Andy. It's like he always against the football in this country. He last time said the Black Stars have no excuse to qualify for the World Cup. Why and how? And what he's saying today is that what the clubs want. San Fabio, Hardy, Mem Axel Station. Maybe some message, na kind ye and my wife. If Coach Prosper Ogum stays at Asante Kotoko this season, he will be the luckiest or most fortunate coach in the history of this great club. If he happens to stay, he shouldn't take that opportunity for granted. He should work as a true professional and put away all selfish interests that wouldn't help the club. I salute you all. Okay, if Victorious Collins and so Mr. Champon.
And I've been listening to the conversation, and I think that this is journalism.
Okay.
This is knowledge.
Yeah.
What I say, and they discuss, and during the men be intellectual discuss, and you see response are ever look at the Intojan at the buy.
Yeah.
And he's right. Foreign players are treated differently from the local players. When people do salary in warfare, even point of registration.
Okay.
Foreign are they different.
Point of registration.
Of course, because you're foreign and you're back into you first of all have to go and seek work permit. Emano.
Okay.
So no. Into what sign will mean in area no. Open so register me no. The foreigner will give you tough time than local player.
Okay. Residence permit.
So that's it. That's a permit and paying money. So if you West Africa crowd is can you boom.
Okay.
No kutia aje ni permit amano. Permit so I most times they are 1 year what's I could renew. But what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'll give you an instance. When I was at Ashgood, we took our son to go to Equatorial Guinea. So okay, and Equatorial Guinea at that time was very difficult for you to fly from Accra to Equatorial Guinea. And so during the survey, you needed to fly from Lomé to go to Equatorial Guinea. So we went to Lomé to fly.
Yeah.
You be do your neighbor back no. Yeah, stuck. Why? Because we had I think 2 foreigners who no must stop you. Even though yaji work permit to one nana, no. So all piano, just why is it a country no? Okay. So you have to go all over again.
Oh.
And your connections, no links, and power. And you have spent the night in Togo.
1 month time no was our duration in I don't know
I never even envisaged say BBC and ABC. So me creating my own, the normal surrounding, using because you had a coach. Okay, and that's a Brazilian coach and a coach team, and some another foreign player. I've forgotten who it was.
Every season, so return tickets.
So me the years, some never following the welfare now in Tojan. Can I make candy one can say even registration. Crown foreigner takes a lot. So for you to recruit a foreigner, Joe, I saw exceptional. Or by so be Timbobo.
Yeah.
A mouth. So on the mission. But very difficult for you to blame I'm telling you this.
Okay.
If you be a say to go personally scout how to go there and scout. It will be a recommended man and they be how you to we have the time to go and scout players or could different country. But the point I'm raising is those people know they banning plan video come cut and paste. On video no. To me the brown no kai quality no. To be banning no so.
Videos na reliable.
No, so ma cut sa. And then I know omodeba. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's an area I think that very excellent discussion, Joe. And you hold on power see. And me categorize them into 2. Now the patient or can say about Bablu so 1-2 years no.
Yes, no.
Categorize them into 2. Yes. You're a journeyman. Journeyman say you so mo hair or babaha. What is a cotocone, penod naba no abobono aginisika 1-2 year no kono wati obokotokona no do put on the mind and as any dear friend manager or agent to the mind no obokotokona no so obokotoko big club says no assassin didn't come over Tanzania send go to Ethiopia was assassin didn't come over Cameroon was assassin didn't come over Nigeria into area nana or the neko ne some of the catch team no hono obokotoko omu force me omu supposed to renew contract into what are you saying say who's a club na committee into where we are na ordinary Jenny men omu do mu na omu bojiska and the uncle for omu aba no omu person omu bobo omu nya obi na lack on the side to ntumi ko Europe but omu bo ha we've seen it people have played on the local continent omu ba onum ya de boya no boya nga ne okọ team na wo Egypt no
Fisting Kalala Mayeli.
How many years na Flavio Mambo Ali ane Laka? How many years na ya Felix Bajman ko bo Egypt? It can happen that way. And then there when the situation is right, woman right offer. Utuane kaye we besia. They are prepared so ombetimabo. They come into two way. Value go mu na amba. I mean they almost establish you mo ha say. And Joe Bibre but
so okay the other side so na apart from foreigners and agents na do mo business no anom ne yan nkofo na wan bebre so business on trust
yeah nkofo na dey I don't know the one person will have to say
officials no and your mom be just our place no omo so your business
me my understand is that one person would have to say yes and sana into irrespective so be the player abano no do a business how would the person end up at Kotoko? Not just the ultimate person at Kotoko would have to say yes. And the person to say yes, no, ultimate win is say you are looking for quality players. Into man say yes. But what must say? Oh no. Into one way, when I say to be our FM, only some kind story be wa. A year no the players ba. Andy was you see, so the player back ba ne far. Hey. So to me to foreign player back ban far. I feel they na eat you muda. No mo do mo bonu. To one ye careful. Because one ye gidi onu mu. It happened no. Me somebody go keep
Yakuba man jansa na ote. Omu jana nko de 20 players.
Bebre.
The be on the player from.
Omo de doji buy. No mo go be champion. Because to ko yi Skype si o tu mu kan. Cash. Muso no ni presa ya on diago. Cash egu you know. Yes, a favor from me. I want the hospital. Me copy so. Now me be any poponi ma nkofo no. Why? Because I insisted. Catch a champ say no. I'm not going to agree to this. Player waba yen hu no down kusi park so da nya hwe da. We iska otu mo ka wie.
No mo je huge profile.
Me say cash on your check o. Anodi ma wo mo. Timi ya na no champions on wetim do so say on premier just say nya answer na so okay on medicals owi on call ha say medical enne ochina and e ko enti training match 20 match no mo din tum Joe 8 no match no
oh you don't know the video how
I'm telling you oh no so
say
Joe a lot of things happens
okay
so no sometimes say very difficult for you to blame clubs no because or the back one ba man afa so ya dey nti won ya didi o mu say play boy bia because stories o ma be catch no obegie di
beso ko Dawood Herbal ashe na me ko fan kra to kakra me ba the aka no enso ebe to am so Euros and yen ko ho Croatia qualify we na ko ba say on Italy 90+8 na Italy omo eka and games 4 and because Copa America and so no matches no koso Peru ni Canada no asase minim sign na go say well check mami nafi Costa Rica and so and Brazil tipenko bien for ball anto ne nyonko atinem ye kwaba na be hwe no so kakra bi na de aka nyina enso ye de ato am so Kessben television en chema ko chema de to so mienu mo am ko cha de kra amran sana mako Dawood Herbal ho ti bones why kradwa 2000 cities to so mienu no fama niwa na fi ye meto so de to so miensa me 3000 de to so enai me 4000 cities bones
Sir Joe, Masom out the cash room. Now, men call the second pot. A honor 2,000 Ghana cedis. Ewo na way a coin ho sesia. A bay or bar na sebemana Ghana himfa and only a chrono or *256 *2 hash. What send ya decision this way? MTN users, Telecel users. Why they win here? Why they win here? Why they win here? Kessben cash pot. Lucky number in here. A 0508 541 ** 0508 541 ** Pacho so number ni a check here. Na wan kasa di wa dance Laka Roma. Kessben Cashport, 2,000 Ghana cedis has been sent or credited to your wallet. 0508 541 star. So you're the second lucky winner.
Okay.
The
Both.
number in
Yeah, that's it. I think we call Daoud Heba, Nayak of Van Kratoka free Dr. Daoud.
And we are not for your friend, Dr. Daoud. Menameda Daoud Heba Hospital. No. Na meso enane Daoud ointment. Daoud 360 capsules. Woja manswa ene ubie di ho adanse. Na duwe edutwem Daoud ointment. Daoud ointment. Ose fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Daoud 360 capsules or CCC na adie wom. Na drum yenu we adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se, o de Daoud ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Nansa bia no na o de bia bo asawa, obetimi de atua. Udware wi a fa Daoud ointment. O de te ne fa sra. Ta bre kro na no na wonom Daoud 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre. Na danse ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi.
Daoud ointment. Edrowe me straighten and welding. The toda me po adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye. Ba se minya sa Daoud ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Daoud 360 na me no mo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no. Edrowe de edima se mama no be di so asema mama.
Electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Daoud ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Daoud ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hoden pa ma metumi bo adwuma bibia e kama e ma me ye Daoud 360 capsules and a Daoud ointment o me we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be bo adwuma Daoud ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo kompelu de wo ka musa akospreda me secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Daoud ointment ene papa me sole anopa me twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person to say me a we use Daoud ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega de a na me nsakura ntimi pega na asa me ma de so na lock me sisi ti say fi say me share Daoud 360 capsules and Daoud ointment abo me bebre the dry man so amente ya mente blabia obia momodi so betimi ape Daoud ointment and Daoud 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se watibi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Daoud ointment Daoud 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pese wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Daoud ointment any Daoud 360 capsules.
so ente be wura Euros na yakɔhwɛ matches ɛkɔ so ɛnra the net ɛbɛkɔ so 4 games ɛna ne nyinaa no ɛbɛkɔ so ɛnɛ na afei yɛahwɛ Copa America kakra mmerɛ bɛmu a yɛbɛwura ɛyɛ Africa kakra awa Mohammed atena sɛ ɔha a wɔde Africa stories kakra nso bɛbrɛ kwa Mickey wɔ local stories kakra ne nyinaa no yɛde ɛbrɛ mu winner a ɔtɔ so mmienu amama 2000 Ghana cedis no ɔwɔ line no so kakra bi na afei yɛnhwɛ deɛ de ɛbɛka ho ama mo. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Edra.
Aha, it is I.
Yakupadu.
It is Uncle Pansifa. Me 2000 I be do phone no so me boy.
Bacha.
Oh, nice. Now, oh, kasa free your friend saying.
Me kasa free
So full line. Oh, okay. Now, Grace, what the bidder?
Bacha.
Okay. All right. It is so full line. And the 2000 Tosumi no yade ama Nira. The Tosumi and San Mama 3000 cities. Nafi the Tosu and 9 Mama 4000 cities 40 million. And San Epidi Mudonko na afi yediaka nyina enso atoa mo so. Ye onsem pi. Ese me twetwe nkomo a minima de semanya papa na monin fanim remi na mene no entwetwe nkomo kakra. Enye saa de Franconaro
General
I'm saying it was
I'm saying, and then I transfer,
yes,
local transfer,
yes,
common, and like Achi was saying, no, Sebi Drusa stage you are as a BB not clubs and also I drink a crying one. Yes, I know Moshe.
Yeah.
We don't have to always wait for them to make mistakes and come here and take delight in probably chastising them or something.
Okay.
And then no, yes, you BB.
So
now you're in the aba. I'm saying one transfer issue and I get system.
Yeah.
Salifu Ibrahim Di Maria. So Bebo has no more than a day or two quines and I think the clarification so on ma.
Yeah.
There Bebo to minimum.
Okay, so it's a company for now. You know, bidding come over crack and so Nafi Yatwaso and so the Mamo. I'm say Siki, Yitia Yana Yazakano. Okay, me call a Siedu a ho. Nafi yana kwa jikomoka krasi edu na oya agent na manager de ema Salifu Ibrahim Di Maria. Asiedu, good morning. Hello Asiedu.
Yes, good morning.
Now impom design.
Mr. Portable Restyle.
I didn't go pass pa ina ni mebia ho de ni na efriba later be twetwe ho nkomo. Na I said, no cray, you're not in Table Salifu Di Maria coach, I say, on you in your man in free camp. And Cressa.
No cray.
Not about the same, Pacho.
Contract extension, no one, and I could do that.
I could do say, as I say, just until I say, Nejuma, no, sir.
So, and then I say, I'm Nejuma. Quite on my first one, my boy. Boy, this would be your one, and also come on a man,
Was it boy, this dear home?
Oh, do you want?
Yeah, sir, with my teacher.
The on the player and now to the new concert, my Abraham only more at the last of registration. Remember what I bench, remember more. Now, I brought coach in the bar, no, or Mamma Nababo. Work out here, coach in the no, boy, remember name more. No more than attention. So, do them outside or extend the contract and move there.
Sorry, no more years, you do Di Maria. Didn't know when, sir.
That's to or more telephone. I can't be no do any or more maker.
Coban say, any idea of bit me extended contract number, Ama had to Fukuno. No, Musha says over here, sir.
There was a time what is almost over the Neko. I want the Neko, so I tell my dear.
No, sir, I mean to you. No, was on the comments you at a man football club.
Oh, excuse me,
no, was on the Di Maria concert.
I'm talking to the whole famous or Becato.
Sir Adenti, some Yano.
Muyana, so Muyana, last day of registration. And you team now catch them the next concert. My bar, yeah, manager and play any player never got to be all. I'm also supposed to requirement that it be okay. Yeah, the next call team A and a B. So that's the no. And you want to quote Bruni, never from a catch initially. And I'm a friend, I can be good and I took coach in the soap and cabin. And usually I coach, you know, I'm going to have you one finance party. On the bones at a mile transport to do one finance party. On the third match, on the fourth match, and I order the shots or the neighbor. And I told her, I coach in answer on woman exit. Okay, in the phone, some man in factory players. Salifu was part of the charter boys. The joke, I'm going to season and the whole in 1 year and after the 6 months and I can. Yawa, I'm not enough for more. To attack on the buyer. And now, Colani will let you well. The joke, you're going to soon tell and I'm here.
Koba bipa ma yentie ho nyina watara bai na yede
so no ni akola ni relate watara ni de oni akola no ndo pesa akola ni bo na akola no so aka che ni se something for more ono continent was
akola se mpanimfo ben na ho ha ontimi mo ma hasibe
so the do men say the me bo ben for the mouth I can be no do te so mo na ye negotiation and you almost not many almost and almost Casafa boy no. And she and no, it did more a big group. Who's the last 5 matches now, apart from Momoko, is it the team and I could the ball 10 minutes. And I said, you nipa. After what Cornelius and I wanted to bench it, I encountered Salifu superstar and keep them an international. By any normal question, Colano, a tranche, but what I did, say, the Joe Mikasa on Pacolana, because in interview, I also bet you'll be keeping around Acolano. But I do a ra or Tana and why.
na Salifu di Maria Bola or Bow be nimse a very good player. Then Ebema Akambi ni Odote and Penasem.
That's a Joe, I know, dear. I know one. That's a Joe, maybe say, a bit more about Penasem, not Frank Nano's own Penasem.
Yes, sure, sir. Ebia o ma omo tough time pa. Ewa brantie no ni extension of the contract. Ni tough time adi mo mudra.
And I said, Joe, Acolano or comedy, and I'm in a bar house. So, me amount of time. I can't be millennial free to say that Joe. You know, you're free now. Papa, friend, and to Kwani and Timba, the finisher, the right team as I said, no. They say I'm about studio owner, be a microphone, no massage, katakata. You put me into order, and I'm a boy.
Sure. And correct, yeah.
And she's a Colano, Sir Colano Bonnet Ben Pana with ya. Your friend, the house, coach, a coach is your panel. Now, coach is your pen into the name answer. A free coach in a year, you know. Or the neighbor, what I am so by what that was so far. But they do, maybe I know my do the fever. Akolano corner has Nasa entity no Nasubia Nasubia. Because they do two can doors.
Nasese Watara, ese Penasem on the coach team no, also Penasema. I know Maclanimo team no, now Odote Akambi. Now, coach is open player no. Who how to say?
Na first they also no tell me support her. And if you are doing a when you want to coach our coach here, she's in the and I'm a company who so now try to see a Napolino. As in the end, in a Mamma, Apolino, Debbie Apolino, the first. nti me me fi ka kola ne ni je na obenya ha o wi ase ama ono abia nante ona brabom eno ye paramount dan se meka se the support us in teaching atale from the new contract.
I said, what can be especially on Penasama, Eden on Penasama still.
Na say jo je wo di obi kolona wo di obi kolona
some more trust in our cankoda no wasem the contract extension near the minimum mienu anam and sakra our new share some ka akoda no contract extension wasem on Penanko no ba transfer in the first place.
Na say jo obi o three na ni no munanity
in the name so on Peno with my catcher or straight away so on Peno. On the transfer 3-4 times.
Obi ameno the say me officer of me tena me ko ba bi na so o say me na me more 5 minutes na me no ka.
Yes.
And you say me to make my catcher okay me more 5 minutes o ba na me do. But the thing assembly the thing say madam for now o person dey akola ni kolo ne say bi akwa ni form adepe. And you person dey no come so atema na o say jo bi aka 6 man. And now the new colon no. And Kasa over to bring a contract and answer. So I think your child sent our moon from the world go last season.
Okay.
Because the new colon, I say,
I think you will show us some lines.
Say Joe Cano, House of Folk for, and I'm casting a camp. No, I'm for House of Folk because of buying the name of House of Folk. Almost for 2-3 times no Asia. Now negotiations no more no outcome pa ni saying because
outcome
say the Joe Cano na interest also more pen anything on a cast Brian Tanser extended and also probably also interest also better so into number year negotiations number year no outcome ni saying and they aba be do a be do
friend me that is how buja me ba ko outcome na wo me say na afanu ni ni na e benya obi benya no want to ase omo ko two figure say we no mbetua ana me so dabi akola no mo jama 5 months na aka 5 months
the wa only negotiations figures be sesa aka 6 months so then the bargaining power no equal could player no because contract new who na also so pay no the next cano ecoso na increase in terms of demand from momo side and the player and the management side and sesa na patch.
Hello, Cheru.
Yeah, me pass on it.
What did I make no? The American say Martin opposite na because if I say plan the contract be wu na aka 6 months na yet na se negotiation na ukwa na after be 2-3 months to be no na contract na aben wu an sent na bargaining power no akwa di player ne ho because so that we can other interest so ba nti ase ha se ba na nim no na mo so kuma nim sare anka bia mo ka figure first one mo gi 2 months probably ka mo wa conclude deal no sa na person kire.
Yeah, sir, on the your close this year. Ebia na me no wakasa. And na 25th of June. So me find out your monka bi ma. Ebia be August. That or the na no kwa no kaptana for no pressure. And na ko sa ko la mama mane ko for free. That or the say. Nti asem no a whole lot. Nti akola no be part of the joke. Okono ko new talent baby maybe mo bi anya na so ni.
Okay, it is only hard to folk negotiations there nya dey metima san trans ai bibia bi
na be akola wa ka je ni to san ni o ma na o be shi negotiation bi ni baby
okay, and this say ne ho something saying with my teacher mu kakra okwana
Tajo they may also contract 31st of July. Contract in here is better. Nintina, Nemakacho, be as a Akulano has said, by unknown Mokase, Omone, every baby or Moyen. Robert Memna, Naya Siafa, this is whether Laka or foreign.
Until possible so Bobo, ama club you Ghana.
And for now, Makase big no.
Club say na aba onim e Ghana ha.
Mo yetre.
Ahifo.
Okay. Mo aka the form and
Kotoko Mediema. And why?
Oh,
I see do.
There's also in such a man according to man.
I see a man so I can hold. Okay.
Be a better. If you some at the squad on the telephone nearby player.
Okay.
If come no my
okay.
Yeah,
Nancy we to Kosovo be and also could say.
The union is on the pipeline.
Oh, I see. The midi chat work me contract will end July say 31st.
31st.
Okay. There remember coach I catch players on Sunday man uncle. Get bad there.
Yeah, the on the O2A. Only Michigan and
5th of next month. Kotokone had to book. Big game.
Oh, that's a joy. No, Timmy, man, the boy. Sir, Uncle Martin. Near no Moncata. The Georgia, Bow Fraqualana, Untimin Fraqualana, Quanca, renew contract. And I also do it. Also, said the only Michigan and Tiachan. So now managing Michigan. Mickey, you Viviana or consider first answer or consider the panel so on at the end. Tell me, I'm family, my family 7 years money. And to only the Maya man, no, to miss me in the Wayama. Tell me, the Janakolanaka, and Nanka on film radio.
And okay.
Every players, baby. I am open and some more Kenya and no clearly. Somebody know that dreams in the video is Yakumiami Gokipan.
Okay.
I send you know. But I was a key of food administrator. And then last day I had a close to registration. And now the Kajan says, that you are calling a number and so I can mind tuning so I can mind phone cutter. Then Pana Colanayo, Pedro.
Saturday and Kachemwa, yes, answer no crack season.
Jojo, your boss is in every. You have a boy, so 5 matches not in 10. And to the funny say, Jojo, Akulano was sound. But 20 months for the debut account.
Odi Maria, there's so behind me because I was an hour.
I said, Jojo, to the American. Say 20 months for the debut account. When you talk about 20 hours a year, the last match of boy became, and over about 10 minutes. And it's like, I was here consider with it. I'll in the future, it's not with that again.
Oh, okay. Be bien who Ebema only had to folk at Transia Calculana Symbium.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I say at the chairman, but for now, maybe I didn't see no. Shame to say, maybe Akulana, maybe also the boss, maybe a medical question. Shame change the market.
Oh, I see. Also, crowd, we are hasn't a pow, minimum pow.
The Omodia Emene, you become to my house for Nabu, Omabumia Bramisu.
See, no one crown I has. Oh, mammy, who also has to folk. Pa! Chapter half.
I want to know a young Freeba. Because I can a destination and a house. But for so many, I'm so okay. My essential, and my man, and your money. Opa for my essential, and no more one can work for more telephone. Meaning the telephone was Bonia with you as
okay. I said, yeah, that's a pie. But I'm not all right. I said, do a Salifu Di Maria, the agent. And I don't know, and come on. All right. Coffee, yeah, but more than saying, I between your hat to be so free, hat to folk. Now,
we draw something from.
Only the back of the come on.
I think it's a no wonder some castle has. No wonder some castle has.
Okay.
From Nadia, and I've been involved in such situation before.
Yeah.
You'll be a same person. I call you a scab or baby say, or the plan a corner or someone and coming in the casa.
Yeah.
What I say, I'm not saying say he has no, he has office, but that's the first choice I have to folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. As an Obenya, in cast of folk about to the table.
Yeah.
My about ye, what I say, properly so called, about ye, and already what I said to agree to things, and I'm sure, sir. all is not yet lost. Even though I can't say no negotiation, if he say how to for pass na mo friend in transfer, it's more than possible.
As a seller, no, unya. I want to transfer na mo kasa ya. Okay. Heart of Folk board member, ewo line also Alhaj Akambi. Yene Alhaji sunchuchun komo kakra TSC edu kakra. Yentie the Alhaji and so beka di afa asemi ho. Alhaji, good morning.
No point of correction, Mr. I'm a former board member.
Oh, sorry. Because
personally, if I keep quiet, I know some of the House of Folk fans the way they are. They are almost prayers and say, "Yeah, you me free so. Yeah, you me free so. So, mommy, I post no. I'm the kumi." No. Yeah. The pastor me chama was studio the one. Me try answer me be class me chama one.
Chairman, why?
Aye. Honorable.
Oh, honorable ha.
Mami chama answer.
Onu kra na say opeso onu di nkomo fa asemi ho.
Okay.
Adi,
Chairman,
me catch you say unya board member kindly, but no ni which ni say we be san board no so nti na offer say board member no.
I'm the campaign manager. Don't forget.
Well, Alaji, where the dasisi anya unsi eni udi nkomo ache. Na anope ne Di Maria manager edi nkomo. Na nkomo die no mze udin wo mbibri. Na ye feel se ne eni usiti no so enye fe se ya bobo udin won sem no na ye ntie won so anu disem. Ne di nkan minim we are where se Di Maria coach na ka chance on packing in the free camp. Abraham will prepare for Kotoko game on the 5th of July.
Honestly speaking, let me say, projects are friendly earlier. And I'll catch me say, I'm up some best friend. A father and also Di Maria. But to be honest with you, lucky. Or drop a phone now. And I mean, I call every coach in the hall. And on the moment, I'll catch me say, he said, okay. He was just telling me, say, and Di Maria Nkuma, well, catch some of the players that we should go home. That's all he told me. Including Di Maria.
Oh, I see. Now, Omepacha Ochre mu senti amakacha omuze omunkofi no.
To be honest with you, I never asked him anything.
Alaji dear.
Me say, who your program now? One day is on telly, and it's being captured on radio Accra. And the amount for Tiepa. So, so this our friend Abona. So he quickly called me because I know Karen. What's in Nipa now friend and I say, maybe baby, which he knew very well. I know nothing about it. So all boy I'm on coach name Catherine and Noah. Say Uncle P.
Alaji, the man who crack here said the before pan say, Di Maria ni manager I see do. Or say Abrantiano. One na Abrantiani nyina no say wo ni owura odote mu da so wo house voka. Enya de say akwada no bebo house vote biem. Na de hwehwe aso no say yenim say it's on record. Say wo na wo di America court tachiman. Ekofa Di Maria de ne ba house. Emre bi togwe kan e man krofo bebre bo aba so e wo honom. Ekoba ne say na ni Di Maria ntema say.
Anyway, I'm happy to say I'm out for baby, I was you say. Said, man, my interview now, but based on what you are telling me, based on what you are just saying, let me ask someone, and say, maybe I'm just hearing it from him directly. You know, so the about issue now, like you said, I'm happy. Everybody knew how Di Maria came to her support. Oba and also, or you the Kuman Obo and Kama. Afterwards, within 4 months, he had a call up, even to the national team. Obakaisa maybe now, you call Japan, a couple friend match. He was part of the team.
Yeah.
But and now anywhere, Kessben, I am not a coach. So coach Akase Onkofia. What has that got to do with me? Onobeka said me no do say or Hong Kong dia kwano on bobo. So our studio no more so and I say or tiemia. Mesra mo say your boyfriend match be ye ni 11 wonders. He specifically called me, say Alaji Bomodi Nebra. Let's slow the deal for the extension. Emma me buy. After the game, Alaji Bashir asked is here no kuta 11 wonders. Or invite here for a dinner in his house. Amen. You can say, I see it in our China. Now you're AFCON final that day. During halftime, a friend of mine, Bonti, I could give him come. And I gave him our figures. And he gave me his figure. The difference was just something simple. It was based on the gross and the net. Figure now or no, all panel as net. I told him, said, baby, we can only pay that as gross so that he'll pay his taxes. And I made it clear to him to say, and internal revenue, the more you earn your salary, the more taxes you pay. I'm sure all of you are working. When you have a range, maybe from 1 city to maybe 4,000 Ghana cities, your tax is something little. A group from that side going to maybe let's say 10,000. Your taxes no cost you more. From 10,000 going above, your taxes go higher. So that was the discussion I had with him. Honestly, since that time, man country, I was waiting for him to tell us, oh, yeah, accepting proposal. But he was also insisting on that figure no should be net. Unfortunately, yes, the resume has started second round. A class of folk against Inshatrama, Signani, or what do you call the place? Remember, Di Maria scored the second goal. On my way coming, I got to Kumasi. I had a problem with my car. That's my brakes. So me can anopa. Let me do. So more magazine anopa. Or no, I see you. Any man auto 11 wonders, Bashir. Because almost our interest, because they have a percentage, which is 30% onward transfer. So he called to talk to me. Say, Alaji, then cost. And I'm like, I say, I see do come home. It's part of 11 wonders. Also talk to him. This is what we have offered. So everything will be okay. We were 3-way calls. And I tell me, say, Alaji, I quite price and it cost through. That was after the match against Tramada, he scored the goal. He told me specifically that he will catch them and say, anything less than $2,500, he's sorry, the boy will not play again.
And I mean, the time is Adam. I don't want to know about I said it. I said it.
Okay, Alaji, I'm
because I did interview our wound to me last Saturday. He said this is what I was telling. And but I knew he was referring to me. You getting me? Because 7 one player over 2,500. Dollar was about 15 cities. We tells you that he's coming to take close about 48,000 Ghana cedis salary in Ghana. Even this Abrochiri crowd, most of this, almost 2 guys can do some amount. Since that day, no, the team Saturday, the young people. And none say, Betty, with the Matana. Yebetia, yes, you got a penna. Yetia, Lydia, team the penna. All stories in the air call air, but we were just trying to over it. Honestly, I wouldn't have spoken today concerning the Maria. But amount for the brave, almost no come. And they may not hear my side of the story. And I accepted to grant the intent. If not, over 6 months now, the last day I spoke on any radio station. Okay. But I just want to make it clear. So no cafe. So many of those who have folk there and Yadia Di Maria Bebo has been. And it's a big wrong. I mean, it's a mistake. We did everything with him before he started. So what went wrong?
Alaji, first of all, you're grateful for the honor of speaking with us. But Uti common now, dear Bakwa, is how my dream is. I think at the start of the season, my friend catch them say, "Onfa akwanin konsu atrema, inti onko negotiating on konsu atreman." As an energy to Di Maria is a big player, a very good player. A day in Ebema has decided say, "Omudi konsu atrema inti onin manager any su atrema for Nkasa."
Mickey, let's say all those sides it's a dead and forgotten issue.
But I say, "Honor na mo madwe omo say akra no na mo mpeno ana mo mpena so ntina mo yeso nkunsu atrema no."
Before that issue, so our line also because what when he called me before that time, no, and something okay. He admitted himself. He called me. He said, "Alaji, my banner, the Bobono, Abafom," and I was sure to say, "Here now, every man, no, he has some of his groups. And what's our company? Apart on that, on Nantem, he's losing concentration and other things. And here he is research here now. Why did he say so? Because on entire boy, no, they form not dropping. So, said you make it. Nobody will bring in a player with the expectation, and they are not getting that. So, what is wrong? If you are not getting that form, no, they do call low now. What is wrong with that? Like you said, you not go. And the coach himself, Hopman, that can say, no. You make sure, say, I'll bet you the form. That was how he kept him in the team.
Not just to see, that decision wasn't the coach's decision, but rather that of the management.
No, hear me. That time on a Sayable League, the coach wasn't in Ghana here. He was not the one in the team. But the report now, from other coaches now, my predecessors now, was so clear, say, he wasn't doing well. And yes, boss, we saw it clearly with the report now. So we thought that if that be the case, why not let him go on loan? Or the back now. Now we're taking it form.
All right, Alaji.
So it doesn't mean that when a player goes on loan, it doesn't mean you don't want him.
Alaji.
So you say you want to terminate the contract outright, but you know that player, there's a lot of potential in him. And that building courage and everything. Mr. Babak, it doesn't mean anything wrong.
Not just say beginning of this season, year Kenya season indeed, yeah. Now kind of 1 year pay. Now player kind of 1 year, no. So also on loan 1 year. Sanya na ujana kwa yano no. Now you were going to renew before you let him go.
Carlo now all corner, my condition was so he would extend his contract and son of the you know.
Oh, okay.
It was part of the conditions.
Okay.
He will extend his contract for a season. No, a corner performing all well and good. A corner one performing. What is this boy's name? Yeah, well, boy, that could be our friend. I've forgotten the name of the name of Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
Aqua, yes, half season. They called to tell us, sorry, they don't want him again. So they were free high school for Aqua. We all monitoring him, watching him on matches. He couldn't perform. So when they terminated the contract now, we thought that we can also not keep him. And then we terminated it. Which one?
Alajinti, Yabeka say the Di Maria and House of Ukawariano, Abanewe, and they are Muslim free camp. Is it over now?
Oh, no, hear me. As I said, they keep every moho. Officially, Obienka, apart from the coach, and a payer, or catch them say, Uncle Fee. Uncle Fee, I don't know. On pen and I didn't ask. Because before, young man tell you about the democratic matching. And what I knew was, coach said only 20 players pet. And they are training it till on the 5th. So, Edia, the Wakasa Uncle Fee, I don't think that's my personal opinion because he didn't tell me anything. Say he doesn't want him on the list of his team, even coming next year. Where is concerning match now about the ball on the 5th, and after some certain number of players, I don't know who they are training till on the 5th. He only told himself, Coffee. Then they take it in a different angle. But as I said, coach and country me say, me Niana, and then engage me bium. One man in the contract no don't renew it again. I'm not aware of that. All he told me yesterday, so training and run over. It was evening time now, all banner. According to coach, he told him, say, Kofi.
Alaji, Yabedasi, na minim say Salim Adams so be pese bia be brief here kakra because him say on say so much suspended no.
Oh, they've all been recalled.
Omar recall Salim Adams.
All of them, both are only Ampeduni now.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yes, but Ampedu was here yesterday. He trained with the team. I was here. I saw him train. The Salim now my.
Alaji anope if you ampu Yabedasi pi e wo bra wonya chirchim ne mama ye che obi a.
Thank you.
Papa na also ye campaign manager no no so say o che obi.
Oh no, on him said me campaign mawa over we. And what I did for those days, all I could upon that time. And all we need. And the Magatrans on the family campaign manager.
Say Josie Misa say season no again amoye like how did you see the entire season of Azubuk season abanewi?
Oh, I don't want to. Wow. As I said, I don't want to talk. Over 6 months now, I've not spoken to any radio station.
Okay. Yeah, Laji.
But because of this Maria issue, I made the abdomen different the way other people will look at it. That was why I came out to clear the way airways now.
It's a say
let me see 29. Ewo Kumasi.
Eti me ba studio.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Alaji, that's it.
Okay. Alaji can be. And I didn't take the movie, and so our brain or Kessben television. And when it goes away, Kessben 2.9 Accra, Kessben 3.3 Kumasi. All right, Kofi, can you bring it out of my head?
Yeah, I think so.
I see you do baby, no person also Busana Simbi. But why we are not quiet to mam train Simbi.
And that's not what.
Alaji Kasana, I see the person about Busana questions be. Nah, I don't know.
With all due respect to Mr. Sedu, CBA and Fanama, because and aim they say be creative problem me no now because only enough for so no had been dealing except say utie Mr. Sedu the Okana and they are large can the difference instead any move when they've been meeting and they've been negotiating. The only problem is that from the first point of negotiation, Oman can't figure no. But Alaji went on to say subsequent negotiations said Mr. Sedu can so only no case after 3 months now ba na circumstances necessary it demand na be different but Alaji was comfortable to tell us only $2,500 was the asking price. Mr. Suma made the minimum say 12,000 cedis from the first one. So 12,000 cedis. Yemfa na and can say even if the dollar was at 15 whatever you saying in krona, we are talking about maybe $800 to $2,500 which the increment
more than double.
Very more than 300.
More than
what I say? Because more than 200 because 100 by 1,600 another will be 2,400 so no over 200% in increase in terms of demand. I think that's where problem no error. And I'm tempted to believe say we neutral people to try and some by negotiation. There's a possibility the boy could a bit mark back, but the breaky camera in the back of crown say when you catch and say
she didn't know was a syllable so
on the sun normal and coffee.
I said we didn't
I think that maybe they didn't handle it well. I want to put it that way. When you coach, you have to plan on pen. I speak to your management. It's management with on mobile handle. So on the match. I did say be a act of insubordination, not suspending it, and they will be sacking it straight away. But if it's based on some contract and any sound man there, I think you leave it to your management for them to negotiate.
So why you say coach didn't go bit me? I'm a boy in Africa.
Unless I like to catch it, say, and I probably know my friend or catching to understand the reason.
Oh, okay.
I want to believe what
Alaji.
I want to believe what Alaji has said.
It could be say Alaji ni other members of the management. Coach no ni other members of the management. Nakasa name Alaji na nyawe. It's possible he spoke to the CEO. Reasons why Omar Di Maria.
If you understand how to folk the way they run it, now what you say pa. Say management na nkanye coach be catch Alaji. Nkomo na be catch no.
Okay.
But what must I say? And Alaji is one of the, I should put it that way, junior management members of Heart of Folk. Says only board on us. As he said. Into other seniors, and there also. So for the coach to pick up with you, mean say be probably any first point of call. And it's not obey escalate akosoro.
Okay.
But what the message?
But looking at the circumstances, match neighbor, and if you are still in negotiation, name could be 2% money coffee.
You inform your people.
But it's not like my own large person can say, or contract. Game with 20 players, pay no more friend. Now, those 20 no more feel say Di Maria can be part, so you should leave. And I'm saying that if it is for the purpose of only this game, then it should come with proper explanation, especially a senior player whom you are still negotiating. But Pakunema Kofi, it is said they are.
And it's 20 players in a ball against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Oh, yes, sure, so be anywhere. Di Maria Beckham and my Pamono.
And I'm making say, especially when he's proving say he plays better against Kotoko.
And I'm surprised with the situation based on what Mr. Sedu Kachaya, what he said, also coach the player. What I say, in his view, maybe I can be another people who don't even like the player, but the coach likes him. So, but what it would take for the coach to then ask him to leave Pakistan and leave?
Well, you first year, 70 Yebesia, na Yatwaso. May call Domino Heba, no more could be more Kakaba, Yakana, na imum, the Oho, Nisse. Say a brand new free Hatful camp. Was not able to get also their son back on and on a Hatful contract no a berry.
July,
July, Bosome. Yeah, July ending. and contract no by way. Enti also be 3 clubs and approach ono any boy no from Ghana. Na amanone de nso rule out and so ho. Nje be yama boy ni bia no be manako no akakobo.
But
Heart of Folk
but possible so between Ghana.
Oh, so okay.
Okay.
Okay, so possible. Why not? The was na ye kwadia. The clubs not be meeting the demand na why not?
Okay.
Until they okay, so I don't know. But on the Heart of Folk, the amoto kwanta, say the omo apai. Bibi betimasi e bia boy no na adwen be, but no see do the no way. So okay. Yeah, e bia boy no. But no cry no nya possible. Until the whole
with the two be something small, respect, something small.
Yeah, we wait mercy, maybe so. Okay. I'm a rubber, I'm so unicra, how a bread a day. And you are maybe I'll be pay and now we are oh, fat chummy.
Yes, Uti Papa Noa, or Peso as a professional, or Peso can be. Now, or say, Momedia across the group.
Yeah.
Or be a no can come for fresh.
Sure.
Miss Macacho, so
Mountford,
do Sabria,
Mountford,
and we are doing
Mountford, Dominion Heba, Dominion Heba powder. Debbie,
let me say,
you be a Vanosa. Yes.
Was it Adana 1 minute to 1 for moment in a bar?
What? It is Chassis. Okay.
Na menchia Kessben. Any radio station Hodua. Sabri Omukusku. No bia Omoya record say ye no more or more trosso trop. E mamunya na. Masani mo sa shebu. E yon komonwa. Dane da minimu dien. Na ye dini se ye be kaka ye ho. E wa pomudin kwa sabusuafo. Ade ba ko a ya pa ne se why ye adwuma bi na adwuma na so aba na anka ubedi ubre so aduane na just of a sudden ubo ni pre na bibia beto abre bomu a no kwasam ne se udidi a ana se wontimi nkoma eba sa ye yie pa eno na Angels Dominion Herbal Center. Yasue ne won kokko. Ye kwa asetena na ye hwehwemu se. Enipa bia hia enipa. Me papa bi ne brofo bia no takọ se everybody needs somebody. Se ye hwe yasetena mu ni ewiase mu nsem a. Oyankopon bo ade no. Wode obia hyebra hyenensa. Ana oma obia so nimdie bia. Ede beboa ne yonko nipa ye de ye duro ye na eduro no e fe ne Dominion Herbal Powder na de tiene se e herbs ebo nipa yi pa enti hawa hodo a ede nipa so apomdin kwaso ye ye de kwam no ehum wa ye ni Dominion Herbal Powder obi se medie ni obi se medie ni obi se medie ni obi se medie ni wo ka bomu a na kwakoye se e how poti bi wo ho a adota for from say chronic disease ebi die yesi kire yade ebi die mu yade ebi die tipaye ebi die yefun yade ebi so die eye emojaboroso ebi so die yesi kire yade ebi die asthma ebi die sei ebi die sei ebi so die sei sei ni sei na America no esan say yakasanti wa translate ko wakasa mu efa yare kwa so ebre makama moyade nkron na so ade bia mani padua no ho techima no me ka wo se Dominion Herbal Powder eya pomdin si achi ba okoso nanom na nopa enyenwumre anopa enyenwumre ebreti obi no ebeboa amosa nya hoden foforo ena bi wo ho a ya ne ye pese enipa no bi nenum kase ampa ye wadanse ahodo chebusuan wa wo hwe me na wotie me de pese me ka kire woni se bisa ho se Dominion Herbal Powder do not tenenka na wotie nenka no anamon be na tufa ho Ebia wotie no wammua ubu ani gu so. Awie yi me show nkura se empanimfo se achia emui esene be nyina de. Hwe screen so ye wono ma hodo nkorokoro enan ene wo so. Ba ko ya hye ne so. Ya ne yellow. 0543 15 81 95 0543 15 81 95 eno ne rempimu PCA wono ma no region bia wo bia wo refresa no ma no se zo betuma wagine wani no ahwe no ma na gu screen so a region bia wo bia fa da wontimi dia fa kakraka no ofra no waka ba bia wo frifri ne de ho no ma ma anasa sem no etwase na odi hu kuma ene obedi anopai me hyati efu nkune se obu wo a wonanti kakra bia na wabre kyerɛ sɛ biribi atɔkyema wɔ nipadua no na sɛ ahode nipadua bɛsa afa na ho ni bi wa gye sɛ wonom dominion herbal powder obi wɔ hɔ a ɔhyɛ dɛm opie fra bontena na ani so asiw no wo sɛ ɔnhuna deɛ ana ɛnyɛ sɛ bi ani na frɛ asɛ sum bi abɛkata nim betu bi na ani mu awai kyerɛ sɛ biribi nkɔ yi obi so tena se ɛkya wo sɛ ne nsa gyene na ontimi afeki sɛ wɔde na pempem hɔ saa ɛnkanka minim nkrɔfoɔ bi a sofrika mu sia na ogyene ho din etwa ni kuro asɛ deɛ wagya ne biribi wɔ kan no na nso nya bi kom emom ne nan agyene ne mogya ntimi ni afusa no ne mu ye efisɛ wɔtena se kyɛɛ no ɔnya effect sɛ ogyina hɔ a etutu na pempem kakra sɛ tomato abo sɛ saa haw no bi wɔ so a abusua deɛ mpɛ sɛ meka ma ɔte asɛ ne sɛ fa wo ho to dominion herbal powder so meka sisi dua sɛ obu wɔ sɛ meda duro so kɔso da duro no so because yɛwɔ yare akɛseɛ bi wɔ hɔ a ebi sɛ diabetes bi sɛ so kyerɛ yadeɛ adɔtafoɔ me ate aseɛ sɛ ne ko ɔden ɛti wobɛnum adura na mmom meka kyerɛ wo sɛ tenetatiwe na mpanifo ka sɛ wei yɛ ahoɔfɛ ntoa so sɛ wode dominion herbal powder duro no ɛka woduro a wonum ho a ɛfiri na wɔtwe akyi koro no wobɛhu nsesa wɔ nipadua no ɛbɛsa akɔso nom na mmoa na fei gyae nnuro a wonum nyinaa ɛnom sɛ mpanifo sɛ da koro ka ɛyɛ ka fofo meka sɛ yɛ nɔma no bi yɛ 0543 15 81 95 so baby ahwe mefiri bia wo kuma se a brono a drugstore ahodoɔ wɔ so nyina ebi yɛ kewo ne emrom dani heba fredimens corona keba apidan pfa pharmacy wokɔ hɔ abenye biato uduru sunwane a cap 1 homestar pharmacy joe benedict ana mosaic pharmacy uduru brekuma newborn pharmacy or station wa abrosan the store no painting blue and white okoha obenye biato afei wo nkran a ko okashi drug lane store so ahodo a wo ho nyina okwa obenye biato wo nkokɔ antiako banom health pharmacy obenye biato abusua de pese kyene sɛ dominion herbal powder no ɛyɛ ahoampam gini onimu a enipadua no ɛto ape eti dem beta me kama ti 40 ase ne sɛ mpanin se obi benya wa ɛne yare amman kama sem ɛyare ne yɛken obi ate de me kan pote ne nso mfa na sem efiri sɛ adan no asem binti na adan no asem so mfa ntutu ye ho ka obi si makoto aduro bi menum ye no amenema hunu so eti saa na duro bi ate dabi mpanin se ehu surumani awie de pese me kama tie 40 ase prekopani se dominion herbal powder duro no eye duro a ebo nipa e build your immune system no ebo yankomo an ho ban emma ahoden foforo ebe nipadua no na se obenya ahoden foforo a ejenema bi ni so adota for say you are what you eat
okay
nene so jo dia ahmetene se ase nipa binum pam ho nyantem te se abura ya hyɛ no mane nyini ntem enya adoro ne ntu hyɛ no mane brentem we are acquire chimbedie enti ama chemicals doso ye nuanum etu hie nuanura e bit ma cleanse ne padua no
okay
na apilify omogya no na se yare bi wo su be ye kase bia no e be ye fro
yeah
na ahotoso a me pese tifo ti ase ne se ahotoso no ne Dominion herbal powder
okay
if se ye ne nkwa ye mu nnue yi ena yade ye nduro
sure
na ne kwasem ne se ye bu nkompo hwe ye kira na yare akase si ne ni ho eso ne didi anwumre
yeah
ebitim bo fuo edidi na otwe
oh
ewie de body ti ne hwanwan ene so pe ho se didi anwumre bote enu nti se ntimi ntwe anu nti no aduro bi egina wabo no twen aduro no ni Dominion herbal powder
okay
ebowo ema omu ye du papa bi job sa papa bi sa ho te se wose me ho odin te se bo resita
yeah
so person nya ho odin na odi obreso aduane na odi mfie ka mfie ho a na ma ne 0543 15 81 95 kotobi no
okay
e bebo apa yo
Abraba
oh we dey say me kasi machro we dey enfo
umre na suntra
what is it
umre na ka 1 minute afina oba cancel no
eni ma me kama se mbi
edo wi awon cancel
ha jo rabi say we dey me di so me di manu sia de me kan say obia nkotobi
simple
na di kan oba anyimo a onum bi ene ni asona me kan me kan
okay
ana oba makora ne foso enum
bi okay
ana kwada onya mfedu mienu
all right
e de yetin e 1 tea cup ma we de ateketo ne susu we bona no pa we de do bia so anya do no emu di kanum Dominion herbal powder anwumere we de wi a kwada woni di bio no na odi
asambo
ano
kama pa Dominion herbal powder araba me do we sia me aduma
mama kama sabano
sabano mreno ko 12:25
we just a second
okay yenteme
me ba ya feno di bora brago boachi
okay
ene ne birthday
oh na se we dey asempa enya de bia mkaze bia
o kira de wo hafasini
okay
e ko be feno epun
okay
te de o papa me mo awoda pa
wo se friend say
Deborah brago boachi
okay yado wow
I didn't tell me
deeper easy cry okay Deborah and you wish you happy birthday now also what hifa
half a scene
Western region yeah
where the Cote d'Ivoire
okay
Kurokitua bi e wo half a scene in fin fen epunu
okay
what would you that
minti da
so nko
mate half a scene ba epunu de minti
so the crack is there kwa
Abraba. All right, the do was here. Then I go for your mother said they are signing war at Transibio. Kessben television and when you go out here in Pamcho, numbers now, Robert the two down Monfre, na Dominion herbal powder. Ni dinkeke na aji de mum a year juma ye papa. Mekono ko chemisika etoso miensa. Aya 3,000 cedis. Why ho ena ebeko bones. So I crowd was sume na number ebe yi ne hono fat breme na me ma discuss here. Bones.
Sir Joe, number bang ena yi ne ho. Na fade from the third pot 3,000 Ghana cedis no. Akwa kogu ne phone so and 10 times so. We call oba na se be ma ho na Ghana hemfa no ni akro no wo. MTN users, Telecel users, obi atumi ni hujim, no obi atumi wini. Why na wini? Why na wini? Why na wini? 3,000 Ghana cedis. Kessben cash pot. Lucky number ninye. 0591 266 star 0591 266 star. Me pacho so number niya 3,000 Ghana cedis. Sergio Laka Roma. Kessben cash pot. Alande ewo phone so. Sergio.
3,000 Ghana cedis Alandi will be phone so ayahwaya Kwame Kibaba Trans no the local source no and so akahode amaye DD Akumadan Senior High School una the way and so abreye or say if we expect the prize money for leagues should be the base for running our clubs then EPL, La Liga and others must stop too perpetually. Boss, how much is Mbappe's signing on fee plus his yearly wages? Okay? We need to always educate people rather than compounding their confusion. Boss, we need to make our league attractive so that fans will march to the stadium weekly. Also, our clubs should be able to attract lucrative sponsors. And finally, our clubs should be able to sell players out. The aforementioned instances are keeping the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, and others running effectively and not prize monies. For instance, Hartlepool is located in our capital, where all our big companies can be found. But they are unattractive enough to attract even a single company. How many of our players have personal sponsors? Our problems shouldn't be unnecessarily simplified on the Ghana Football Association, DD, Akumadan Senior High School, and anyway, and so a Brian. Kwame Kems Wajuma aye kakra bi ene. Okay, here's your way. I hold the position that anyone who argues that a league prize money isn't enough for the clubs, doesn't understand what prize monies are meant for. What does Andy mean by enough when he says the prize money isn't enough? Prize monies are symbolic rewards for winning and not a payment for winning the title. All over the world, there is nowhere prize monies are more than the budgets of the clubs. The prize monies are not the funds for the running of the clubs. They are meant to reward the hard work of the club that has won the title. The FA gave $46,000 $36,000 from Star Times plus $10,000 from the FA to clubs for the season for sponsorships, and the FA itself from sponsorship the FA itself generated. The prize money is approximately $33,000. And the league winner will again be given $30,000 to support their African campaign. In total, the winner of the league gets around $109,000 for winning the title. That is $46,000 plus $33,000 plus $30,000. So even if the FA is not giving anything at all, they are giving about 1.7 million cedis to the winner of the league. Let's encourage the clubs to seek for their own sponsorships and be innovative by making very good use of the Premier League status they have. Man City were given $78.5 million for winning the 2024 EPL. Meanwhile, the prize value of their players is estimated at $1 billion. Ruben Diaz alone is expensive than the EPL prize money. For Phil Foden, $120 million. Haaland, $180 million. About twice the prize money of the EPL. How will City buy these players if they rely on the prize money of the EPL? So if clubs rely on the prize money to run their business, how will City survive the EPL, Sergio? Please, let's encourage our clubs to be proactive in securing their own sponsors to run their administration and not rely on the league prize money. In any case, the clubs themselves know the FA is really doing a lot to support them. Hence, they are not complaining about the prize money. Let's encourage our clubs to be proactive and ingenious. We saw what Dreams did in Africa. Were they given any different money apart from what they got from the FA? And they must come again. Wow. Said it's also your contribution or baby also your shake to fix. Yes, also your contribution. Say go studio and get also back canon and the end ordering and so at two shake to fix. Baby, I will be a maminchia. I'm so only did minimum someone doing a home on Troy, but no way, dear, no what, say, did it, no. At the chrono, no more natural, yeah.
Try, and they will look at you. Body near the Otrona. No, I don't know how to
We want to carry a guy. We want to carry a guy.
Now, who's a unit right up next about proportionate? What I say? Okay. Say, or the EPL, no. Papa say the price money of the EPL is proportionate to almost system.
Okay.
Canada is proportionate to it.
Okay, all right. Quite big.
General.
Maminti do de brain.
Friday, and a Kumasi Asante Kotoko resume training. General head of a democracy kappa eba bekosono. Match bekoso on the 5th of July. And I can see no ebekoso Accra Sports Stadium between Kotoko and Accra's Vogue and the Besia Democracy Cup. And only she said that has a resume training. I will also prepare towards ASL game one and no ebekoso on the 5th of July. And when she said and the fa yes jumedie ye babebo and so ewo honorable woyomi odu nature parliamentary select committee for sports wakasa the fa democracy cup no
historic and it's something that has come to bridge the gap just in between, of course, the legislature and the statutory to embrace why we need to live and coexist peacefully, so that at least we can embrace what and how we have agreed to govern ourselves. This is historic and it's something that has come to bridge the gap just in between, of course, the legislature and the statutory to embrace.
When some honorable woyomi what you two jaws sabre sa democracy cup boy ebe parliamentarians no ene ye civilians na ya to aba mo no ayonkofa ebeda intem sanso senator Ajima Rollins ono so MP ono so kasade for democracy cup yi ho.
I mean, it's an important thing because it's a way of creating a bridge between the public and Parliament by using sports as a unifying factor. We all know how powerful sports is as a unifying factor, and this is something that's supposed to celebrate the 30 years of uninterrupted parliamentary democracy, which we hope will go forward and not just be in Ghana, but in the sub-region and across the continent as we seek to build bridges between various democracies across the country using sports.
General way is senator Ajima Rollins ono so nsem a wodi tudwa e fa democracy cup match eba be koso no hom eno ne hihye Sam Johnson say se parliament ebe organize bibi say o munyina be kokota chire ama no abe kra behwe.
The parliament or the chief of the house is introducing, and I think we all have to, and I think this will go a long way, and I hope and pray that the support that everybody is supporting will bring something good out of this one.
Democracy against the because on the 5th of July, Abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Bomo ene has a vote in the Beshia, Prince Osekwabena, personal terms will be with a year Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Abrantaneba as free agent, and a Prince Osekwabena Osina Kain a day Emma Bobo Krefen baby any gold stars. They say the Oba Adjoini Kumasi Asante Koroko from baby any gold stars or a free agent. And I say Oni Kumasi Asante Koroko etimi Pachosi say Tony Bebo Mamadi Atoso na fi Prince Osekwabena ni move no January you see the city until Oba Kumasi Asante Kotoko Abeboa Kumasi Asante Koroko for next season. Kumasi Asante Koroko se say the January Friday and a woman share a woman a trainer say already no say by Friday no most of the new players are woman permanent and do Friday there no metima conclude some of them will meet me adjoin Kumasi Asante Korokotimi no and only semi free kotoko asweye and so eba ye bet was what that stories man ye finish across the book asweye Mr. Frank Nelson former executive council member was a Ghana Football Association and yes out to you omko relegation ti also mu John Musa e was a GF no atwe maso ade omo ye no enye football wo mo go football enimu ase so players eni hot no akofa players bi de ko sia kan de wo say nye right thing to do and until say GF no mo relegation kra GF no atwe maso ye pa.
What you made said about RTU, I think that for me is unbelievable. It's something I've never seen in football. I've not seen people who decided to register or come to a venue with players who are not registered players or players they pick from anywhere. It just means that they didn't take the association very serious. And I'm shocked. And I'm shocked very well that the association will not let them go free. If it's not just been to relegation, I don't think that's the end of it, because for me, going to relegation is not just the issue. They have to be dealt with. The books has to speak, and if there's any disciplinary issue, they should face it. Because if we don't do it, other teams might do it. This is a very serious thing for our league, and it's a bad example for a team that is in relegation. Special reference to what you said about RTU, I think that.
Ankana se wokolo ne semode to dwano no oso gidie se osa so twen ekodema out you for what's that about say situation that about ku komu no emwa has about season bia no mo bre for the past 3 seasons the bia mo bre the bia has bre no metema survival relegation afi e bia to mo o se next season there e was as about etimi free sati bia ni mu na has etimi yanyema papa.
Safe in a situation like that, but it's a lesson for everyone. Now we are talking about my club, Accra. So it's a big lesson for us. We've done it last year. This year we repeated the same situation. And I'm sure it's not something the supporters are very happy with. It's not just the supporters, anybody who loves football. Because Accra is a brand for Ghana football. So if we don't do very well, it's affecting the league table and every other thing. I mean, the league organization. So I think my club, Accra, we need to lift up our game. We need to do things very well. It's not that we're not doing things. Sometimes, like I say, you find yourself in a situation that unfortunately will be the answer, but you have to learn from unfortunate situations and improve the situation. So I'm sure by this time next year, you will be seeing Accra doing these things we are seeing today. I'm not saying they're going to contest for FA Cup, because we are not. That's not where we belong. So we always belong to the top. We want to win the league. So, and the lessons of last year and last 2 years, this year will be a guide to us. I'm sure we will do very well. The coach will be able to do good recruitment. Maybe some players will come in, some players will go. Just a little bit of blend so that we can refocus and then get that team to its normal position.
Mr. Frank Nelson Wokolo, your former executive council member or your board member, the man across the book, and now this answer with to that House of Oak Club, and I said, this is it, GDSM, Nyama Ebesisa, and the man across the book, Bobokono, said the almost situation come for the past 3 years, no, a bit me, assessor, a dear free all. Bobo Kefena Accra Lions say almost 5 key players. Clubs I would do a short crata ja kwako momo I will hear players ni bi e dey free e club no mu. Accra Lions ready say some players no bomo ebejo mo kwan amometimi akọ because wo me dey mo so mo tete players no me use players no amometimi siakan and so e dey amabomo enso ho. Ye to so about that story so Ibrahim Tanko say we did say ye nyina na we say supporting national team coaches no ne omo ejumedi a womu di no etimi konkan wo se obo Black Stars coach no abaso simple no your last 2 games no wetima bono modern ama Black Stars etimi di nkunim
coaches were and you know emphasize supporting them more and me Ghana ni anytime you be hear me service definitely me
Coach, how pleased are you see win your last 2 World Cup qualifiers?
Oh, very pleased because na kakra because of the previous matches I boy, but no to buy at least these 2 qualifier matches here is home. And honestly speaking, players in the day will be and you know me hope you say the next ones I be taking easy to say we am.
When some coach Bullet Ibrahim Tanko what they atuja Glossy Recruitment Agency visa loan chese ma visa on loan
visa de ma loan ni chese ye ma kwan mo etime tu kwan akọ Dubai visa nwunsem nyina no ye ne be fa wo ka wo airline ticket nyina no ye ne be fa wo ka de ma wo nemom hye ne so koduru agreement be ni se adwuma na wo kọ akoye no ye start tua wo ka ye betiti esika ne no betena se ne atiti esika no se de be ya wo betu esika no e de amaye nemom so free Ghana ha edweni akira amanone akwakoye adwuma wo ye carpenter ni wo ye mason ni obi aye nsa no adwuma bia wo ye bia supervisor and wo tu person tu kwan ekoye adwuma aduane de be ma 3 times a day ye free ye be ma free transportation de akwa adwuma ye be medical insurance e de amount ye be ma free accommodation we de visa loan enu nti na wo so frɛ Glows UK Recruitment Agency our number we so your number no 0247 139874 0247 139874 wo for number we so ya be so na for visa loan wo so etimi enjoy bi 0247 139874 frey na yemboa heba so cream cream a bema na use and then the capsules wo ye bema wo no be shema sesi na nyema ba besenko less than 1 minute less than 5 minutes nyema nkoye emfa ma we are selfish ba no untimi satisfy ba no wo hia heba so cream ni bi wo apply heba so cream ni bi a enu na beboa ema nigye aba ediama wo abra no ba enso ehiem apply bi wo penis no after 30 minutes na wa fa wakwa wo hye na fa bredru so oni oba no ebedi nhyiemu wo be satisfy no ema anytime bia no wa ba won chen heba so cream no edi ajetum so we use cream a no side effect because natural herbs and edia capsules ne so hom nom capsules ne bi wonum capsules ne bi no so beboa wo ebe active food supplement ebe bio veins ne mu ema ne obehie mu a blood circulate amotimi abo adwuma yem any drugstore chemical shop bi abeko bia no obenya bi atom ye number ne 0244 750 510 0244 750 510 wo yo bi osisi yo ya ukotodwe ena ye wo ya unya elephant ointment usisi wo chinkase waposo wonam baby ena honom elephant ointment ena be yi ya onum efri ho ediamao wo yo bi akoko hawa sadik herbal powder sebigu kokom sebigu timu sebigu aduane bi a wudi bia mu ebetu koko na se ede amao usisi eyo ya uyem tatim elephant herbal mixture stroke ena hawa bomodina nom flezon 600 herbal mixture ni bi ebebo ma stroke nom fro de amao wo peso bon ba free stroke yade no wenya stroke yade ni bia Flezon 600 and you need drop obenum 0244 750 510 Pepsodent Chaco and you need toothpaste also the chuchu say Chaco wom lemon wom mint wom and a zinc a wom and nunti what did you choose here Chaco no ma say fita lemonum Emma pampaye hwam eba wonum ho wonum timi da ho zinc no emma tit no anwodin enso timi bem emma wonum hwam enunti and also use Pepsodent Chaco no na de twitwi ose we use Pepsodent Chaco na ebetimi aboa wo any supermarket bi abeko bia no toothpaste na pa Pepsodent Chaco no and wose ubisa se wo pebi ni what scientific hospital woko ni what scientific hospital juma wo mu dinie obia obabesia wo wum problem owum bonom entimi emfa abofra bomade ko ni what ye beboa wo ye bema openis no enye dwuma ye for when che ni what scientific hospital anaso bia sebe impedious when pampan no enkoye ni what na ko mbeboa wo bia wo stroke obi a wo ulcer obi a wo typhoid obi a wo kidney wo liver problem wo heart problem diabetes ni what scientific clinic and diagnostic services and say ni what scientific hospital ya watonsu Monaco Johnson ya ne adansu rabank edin hwani mu in crime ya wo aye mile 7 overhead Tantra Road ya ben Janet's corner your number is 0244 087 687 latest form your partner for life wa brebomu yonko any latest form kope latest form sofa ni bi ene na konya no na kope mutena ene betimi aboa ye wo v sofa no ho ene wo l sofa no enso ho wo chinkase no ebekwa akonya papa na betenem enunti ene wo so kope latest form wo mo v sofa no ene l sofa ni bi ye showroom bia bowra hobianom wonsa ebetimi akebi enso Franco Trading Enterprise will be a pe laptop and atom open Nokia phone open Samsung phone open iPhone smart television and a pe biato Franco air condition and also pe deep freezer washing machine and also Toby CCTV camera and also Tobia a Franco Trading Enterprise any branch biano bowra ho nakopenya ma papa ni bin enso eto edifio Zane Naturalist Clinic a clinica wokwa wamo na di eye droi abedwa so good morning heba miss chanum kope good morning heba miss chani binum ebwa etiti menstrual pain o menses ni dura eba with pain kope biton nanom nentu ase emfama wo sansom ene beboa wo obi a wosisi yare anase empono immune system na amodinim unya infections a wonoma betu ase ede ama o frɛ wo number we so 0246 594117 offer number we so yabejo so Consolidated Bank of Ghana CBG CBB account na bi account maso ya emfaso bebre na wonsa ebetimaka free CBG bank assurance or payday loan wo hom ensihye bebre na wo hode ma this we could be our account no ewo CBG de eno ne banga eye bank papa Asabet Travel and Tour akwentio nsembia no fakoda Asabet yebabo motime tukwan eye Canada na United Kingdom na Australia na woko ana se ope Germany Italy Spain South Korea Japan Turkey and apeso kwa wo yes Asabet Travel and Tour Dubai ana se Qatar Saudi Arabia Kuwait China aye Asabet Travel and Tour Kumasi Obantama High Street building at Chumamponia Urban Womenum sub building mu and your number is 0246 603711 in Crayola Pass yanif a total filling station edition building a Bet Africa Womenum and Numini 0246 603711 offer number we swam ye bejo so Kel Chaco toothpaste body tray ayayam edi bidia afra eni ayam edi good tube mu body tray eni bidie eni ayam edi good tube mu enu nti kope Kel Chaco toothpaste ni bi na fa twitwu se oni twitwu se a obi otenya hangover ebeboa meso atwa obi otenya stomach problem eso betwa edema obeso prevent cavity bomoden uti turu be se fita Kel Chaco toothpaste and now use them a best of this problem no e dey free and so e dey ma Benham of Travel and Tour akwonto nsembiano fakoda Benham of Travel and Tour your number ni is 0503 121250 0503 121250 0503 121230 obi episode tukwan eko France memo ope France visa Benham of Ebeji Ede Amount United Kingdom we makeup artist another photographer Bomadin no furniture Benham of Travel and Tour and I say we be a person called United Kingdom we will be a good degree yasye and what's oba Benham of and oba yababo ye papa emanye metima konka ya wabre Johnson building next to JP filling station on bia ya oba yababo general na aya amofa dwanto and the birthday no or celebrating no kwaya adoye sronko ewo homes ni bi no ko ye adoye e de momo abra no celebrating any birthday no o share a club president e de mabrekum Chelsea and na ejina ho a waya wako ye home no akoya doye said the beya e betimi aboje no a yemfa ensia
all right me kono makako chebisika etwa to okra 4,000 cedis bones se why crowd of first can che na fi yemra na yemewi kra 4,000 cedis why not the mano
Sajo obi number ye yi ne ho wa ha na je se ayi ne hu die ye mfa nche wa no star 256 star 2 hash why na awinie ebe ya oba na se ma Ghana hemfa no ni akro no wo why ya Kessben cashpot 4,000 Ghana cedis why na awinie lucky number ni nie 0592 691 star 0592 691 star. Sajo 4,000 Ghana cedis from the fourth pot. Number and now I could phone so kama. And there you are Kessben cash pot so 0592
okay
691.
All right, and tell me be lines no nafi amanfo aba na omo aba be church o madwen kakra enso de afa ho why na 4,000 cedis no economy ho. Good morning. What is so worrying is the courage and okay, my main kind the latest one out the buy. Or say, good afternoon, sir. I think Mr. Kambi's communication escalated the situation. One, how can you say Ononkwa Nebo no when the manager Asiedu quoted 2,500? Number two, how can you communicate to the manager on the last day of the window about a loan move to Shatraman FC football? Okay, to Shatraman FC. Football administrators should take communication seriously because lack of proper communication is a cause of this brouhaha. Jomo K. Douglas, Columbus, Ohio, USA, Unadiwe, and so Abrayan. Achis Botox, they itch him. When he saw the parliamentarians speaking about football between Kotoka and Hartlepool, tell him he'll be there soon. Constituency organizers as a way, parliament, never sees well. We
No, maybe I know who the name is. I mean, maybe some question. You can't be
okay.
So who is organizing the match?
Yeah.
You know, say democracy match. Parliament is behind it, but who is the go-to person?
Yeah.
One a Fred Hartlepool, one a Freezing, one a
okay.
because I've seen parliamentarians omokasa, but I don't know.
Be any Musa Muye, but say they are being afraid 2 clubs, no. I know more dealing on behalf of Parliament.
Because there are times you raise concerns in terms of publicity, in terms of way. If you say the dinner, that's one the you know idea behind it.
Yeah.
I say something magnificent, but who is taking up the challenge of obeying the sir?
Okay.
And now Mukasana me
so pro constituency youth organizing at the Minimum constituency.
Constituency youth organizer.
Yes, I said, I throw across a friend, but until for about. Another poly,
Chamai,
and then Abba.
Chamai, the Abba Naba. It has senior Konya, the Mammy, Mammy Chiakotoko, that had supporters in now. Now, me fa Konya is so more in Swatraman for Abaso Chamai. A Japanese scar or say a fence, our Ukrainian scars, Penina money blay. No, my sister Fiamponsa. Okay, can't be me pa because so magic and no cranes so my idea.
Nacham,
I say one oh,
Fiamponsa.
Bachai. Eh, the beyond the face will to me.
Okay.
I say one oh. I go call relegation now, no, Johnny. As a bus go to the ground one. Hey, we are saying no.
We will do that, man.
And is a one or 80 Master Kotoko supporters in the Bichama, de Biameka. Message Chama now be a phone line in two numbers as a didn't in a more stadium. Now, my folk complaining, you buy a better wine and a Division 1 players and a Division 2 players. Now, point of correction, so Chama, Kotoko Saki, 19 players and 18 players. Mestre. Yeah, we Munianum Central for Nibi, Esrom, any supporters in Nibi. Yansaki 19 players, and Yansaki 18 players. Players Nibi contract as soon. Ya boma, Omso Moon sign. So, Chama, the difference between Nipanis one signing and Saki no, and so she had the move. Players ni beble contract ason ena bi so indiscipline ni ade beble enti enye numbers of san nipa na ekoni nyina na ye na yasake wo mu kotokonsake 19 players nemo mesre supporters ni bi yawo na ye fa mu last season no next season mesre mo minim de mpanyimfo ne ye ena minim de me nan so si so memi pole me say next season team bia wo share ye home and away bia on prepare so no so baji bi team bia o ma ye di awre last season bia no next season because bia nya me ya say ye ko team bi home a mutimi frɛ omu piaro no mabisa no kotoko ba o na preparation te sen obi na no say preparation be say normal preparation na average players ya na eba yes so average players in the one tie be show omu ebi kwat because ye be show omu 3 e te fa from be 6 ampa ye kwa na ye 3 but next season there so hwe players a empanyimfo na ko mu any players e ba na chairman say yen to division 1 player bia na say division 2 player bia biom and national team players any premier league players any empanyimfo no eto enti free next season ko de chairman because ye wura ma empanyimfo na so ante say league no wa gia afa de wa ble ope Africa ni bi na age enti so hwe sign is empanyimfo no ye na African signings enti next season
blessing man sana wa shase
chama minim players empanyimfo na ko ho eni din amatete chama
no makọ no munyanya
oh nya de benya Messi chama we say player bia be ko ho bia na how to focus akọ ho
bia ni
by say wo hwe kotoko ne hasia me can't players ni nyina say me say kotoko players your friend say Ghana players ni nyina mo hwe mo pa me can't ro mu say wo pe team by mo de Ghana team ma supporters here vibrant team ma wo bobo na wo boni ya wo free stadium wo kra na boto ma ye ma kotoko enti chamai media minim say players ayako mu nya ebenya ani ye panyimfo no so mo timi nya sa last season mistake ni biom be kotoko ne has won say top 6 ni kro mu ko be fa so abo aje gon be kotoko di 6 has di 14th say so be top 14 ana
all right
yemi anu yanka hono say top 6 no mu ko be fa so abo enti ye be sere na curtain so de bia meka kire no ye sere no referees next season there Ghana kwan ye sisi akasefo man ketwa Ghana Premier League me hu bi da me hu bi o league bia mu so be ko league bi mu na ye sisi ketwa sensu atreman kotoko ni nsu atreman ni ye sisi kotoko aman nsu atreman e wo baba yara kotoko homo ni ye sisi ye last next season there be sreket on fan nancy form me se nya sa obeya adwuma pa o ba referees ni be ma na ye West President awaba kati ye adwuma pa me bona baso de ni referees ni ye league ni mu no chairman
pole
me da se chairman me da se pa
okay ye de besia Andy bonim asembia ma bia birthday bi enfri one ye ne sem ho ato me alright ku fe champo
yes sir
ma program no end man
which am constituency for no na me adom program ho ochina sabro no me ko ochina wia your series of meetings or sabro no ochina wia if you da be call farmer and consider as you are home home sweet home consider
yes
ntomi na anya krado consider no pe wa home but ochina wia your sabro no me fiada area so your farmer constituency some text and instrument many time that way by many time and I like it at least you could see some approach in terms of how they want to run the club and the idea ni bia what I say for instrument now mo call for mo cover Eric from Accra who had no link with the club means that we're looking at somebody they're looking at ability what I say so one bit me more than we know man we know no you see so on the mission look at some test Shade Mondaka with the experience in the system oh no now Makofanaba Shade Paul Anyamba for them to so they were looking at that they were looking at ability or capacity more than one hour we in also say ye team na ye biano and it's no different from little normal hunu with Dreams FC hey wait me can there some so as one thing you can take away from Ketiklokuni or more running Dreams FC
all right on this note na the program no beberiema breaking news on the floor nso about transit no me no kai na DJ KA the man of the moment nso about transit at the cream to cran and so abre the munyina say your live commentary beba afa matches beba so and neno na nyame yad mo china asane mo at transit bi we dem asipa yakram